So long, Bowser. Thank you so much for playing my game.
What up, gamers? Let me just real quick finish this win off. One more. Imagine slamming the crossbar just one more time. GG! What up? How's everybody doing today? Me? How am I doing? So glad you asked. I am having some tummy problems, but I was having them yesterday too. I'm not sure I brought it up. So that wasn't Zen we were watching? No, that was not Zen gameplay. I know it's hard to believe. That was actually not Zen gameplay. That was me. What up, Sleaze Breeze? When is it Mena LCQ? It should be soon. Now here's the problem, chat. I didn't talk to them early enough to guarantee I could get into lobbies, and I just noticed not everybody's streaming. Not everybody is streaming. In fact, very few are streaming today. So we might just be watching R8. Hopefully we're watching somebody. Maybe we're watching nobody and we just call it a day. We'll see. No, I don't know what that is. You don't know what the last chance qualifier is. Chat, if anybody doesn't know what's going on here, the World Championship teams are set for the most part. There's going to be one last chance for everybody else to try and get in. You're looking at the teams right now who have let's take their rosters away, who have already qualified. Now, 4 different teams are going to play in through the play-in. The play-in is happening right here. Now, half of these teams are already set. They are the highest earning points players at the bottom of the tournament. So I think Falcons is one of them. I think Five Fears is one of them. I think TSM is one of them. And then I think OCE's winner is probably one of them. OCE has to play a tiebreaker. Those 4 teams will be in here. On top of that, the 4 teams from the last chance qualifier will join them here. And only 4 of them will advance to the actual World Championship. So it is one last chance for anybody to work their way through. And we are watching the LCQ of Mena today. The last chance qualifier of Mena. They're in the top 16 of the last chance qualifier. It runs the same way as any other regional. And they're doing some of it today and tomorrow. But they're going to leave all of the top 6 of every LCQ for 1 week. They're going to have them back to back to back to back on the mainstream. How do I know this? Because they announced it. Maybe they didn't. But also, you may or may not see me there. Aeronautics. Thank you for the 13 months prime. And then somebody else might have primed and not shared it because it says we have 2 subs. And I don't know who the other one is. So EU is going to have 6 teams at Worlds. Yeah, so EU will have 6 teams at Worlds. And they honestly should. They should, when you think about it. So I'm not too offended by it. KC, Gentlemates, Vitality, Ninjas, Manchester are there 5 that are guaranteed in. And then almost certainly the EU last chance qualifier team will make it through this bracket and qualify as well. Just Mike, they were the 48 months prime. You know if Dark is playing? No, Dark doesn't play much 3s as far as I'm aware. Oh, I lied. He's he's in it. Robert De Niro. But did he qualify to this stage? He did. Yeah, he's playing against No Mercy, but he won't have a stream. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, not everything's going to be streamed. Dark is in it, though. Playing with another set of teammates that I've never seen him play with before. So we'll see how Robert De Niro go. Should be back. Refresh. Why wouldn't you stream them? See, I would. Mr. YouTube chatters. What up, Hades? What up, Smlo? What up, 7B? I would stream them, but apparently I'm not allowed. They let me into 2v2 and 1v1. Maybe I could have gotten into the 3v3 if I had just like talked to him before 2 hours ago. But I was just kind of expecting teams to stream. I don't know why. Sure, you replaced that router? Yeah, I did. I did replace the router. Now the ISP gifted router is no longer in the loop for my computer. But clearly, as almost all internet problems are, you have no control. My ISP just drops for, 3-4 seconds every once in a while. Although, you know what I would say is I feel like what happened previously when this would happen is my old router would like fully lose the stream and then it would take 30 seconds for it to reconnect. The difference now is it seems like the new router can keep the stream alive somehow. That feels like the difference to me. Breeze, save the 24 months tier 1. Like it Fs, but it doesn't fully disconnect. You have mice in the walls eating your cables? I hope not. Mice have a tough time surviving, I feel like, in Tucson. Is NA LCQ? Dude, I was confused, I'll be honest. Looking at these LCQs, I was wondering what's the deal with the fact that they're all like so weirdly played out. For example, everyone else is in the top 16, but NA is not in the top 16. hasn't played their Swiss yet. Needs to play their Swiss tonight. And that Swiss will be played, I think, later than I could watch. Yeah, 4. 4 my time. That's school's over by then. I won't be watching this. It's just too late. Now, when they play it at a more regular time next week or the next couple days, because I think they play right after. So they play this, yeah. They play this tomorrow at 10 a.m. Now that I can watch. I can watch the group stage tomorrow of NA. And EU will be going on at the same time. Like, all of them are going to be happening at basically the exact same time. But if you look at EU, you think, oh, well, EU's certainly in the top 16 as well. But no, they've already, or the top 32 as well. But no, they already went to top 16. They already did their Swiss. And so did Sam. Sam also already did their Swiss. So I don't know why NA's Swiss was, like, delayed until a Friday. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but whatever. Maybe Epic thinks they need less lead time for travel. But it's not even, like, going to change when their thing ends. Their thing's going to end at the same exact time. And even their top 16 will be played on the same day, tomorrow. EU will play top 16 tomorrow. Sam plays top 16 tomorrow. NA plays top 16. So starting tomorrow, they're all aligned. But for some reason, EU and Sam played their Swiss at the normal time, like I think Sunday of last week or whatever. And NA is playing their Swiss today, which I don't know. Just weird. Oh, 4th of July. Got it. Yeah. Forgot about my home celebration. My home nation's holiday of July 4th. Did you guys do anything crazy July 4th? Did anybody even do anything July 4th? They skip Saturday for the 4th. Thoughts on Squishy Garrett gimmicks chances? I mean, I'm not sure what you're asking. Like, how far do I think they'll make it? Or are you potentially asking if you think they have a chance at qualifying? Because they definitely will not qualify. And like make it to Worlds if that's what you're asking. Borderline 0. I guess not 0 if they're not eliminated yet, but... What is their team name? GGS. They have made it to the Swiss, so... Sat just napped next to a lake. Kind of a W. That actually is kind of a W. Sorry, can we please go back to Koi's 285 stream streak? Oh my goodness, Koi. It was 100 degrees, humid, and a drought. Bad firework combo. My neighbors ran some fireworks late at night while the kids were sleeping. Luckily, they have sound machines, so I didn't have to be annoyed. But the dogs did not like it. The dogs were not a fan. Dogs did not enjoy that. Do dogs ever enjoy fireworks? They're not as skittish as they could be. I definitely know some dogs who are more against it than mine. What is a sound machine? It's just like a white noise machine. Think like a TV static, but it's built just to do that. I don't know if you're old enough to even know about TV static, but Jovi 2K, they have 27 months prime. Did you celebrate Argentine Independence Day? I did not, believe it or not. Truck Free with 155, closing in on 200, but the amount of Fear streams now, it'll take me a year to get 200. Dude, you guys know, you guys are legit, man. You guys are legit. If you're keeping your stream streaks through the Survivor stream yesterday, which was not massively attended, but those who did said it was amazing. Said it was the best stream they've ever seen. Everybody knows about TV static? Okay. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. They didn't let me talk about your bald head in RLCS chat. I got banned 3 times trying to say that you looked cool and auriful. Yeah, you can't say the word bald no matter what. It gets automated instantly. 42 watching and only 2 likes? Yo, YouTube, what are you guys doing? 42 watching and only 2 likes? You were going to watch the VOD from yesterday. The parts I caught were pure chaos and vibes. Okay. Sleazebeers, weren't you here? You were here for at least some of it. I feel like assuming it's an insult is bald phobic. Yeah, I'm not even sure if they're assuming it's an insult as much as they are like, if someone's bald on screen, it's the only words typed into chat. And they were probably like, let's just take it away. Like, force some creativity. Not even if it's like really offensive or anything, you know? To be fair, one of the chats was me saying I wanted to lick the baldness. Yeah, okay. But 6'7" isn't banned? No, it's encouraged. I think they have the emote. You were so focused you didn't even thank me for using my Prime yesterday? Oh my goodness, One Punch Legend. I'm so sorry, dude. Thank you for your Prime yesterday. If you did it towards the end of the stream too, when I realized, wow, this is going way too long. Didn't want it to go 3 hours. I was definitely locked in trying to move it forward. I think if I had a chance to do it again, I'd do it again with 10 people. Could you guys believe that I was going to do it with 20? I was going to do 20 people contributing. And then I was like, you know, maybe just 16. And if I could go back again, I would do just 10. I would do just 10, cut out some of the less interesting games. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? You know where I could do that basically is on the YouTube. I can cut most of it off. When I saw there were 16 people, you thought it was going to be a while? Yeah, it did take a while. It'll only take an hour. I said 2 hours to be fair. It was an extra hour. Extra's fault? Honestly, Bald might be gotten rid of because of Extra. Wait, is this a new room you're in or am I that behind? Oh my goodness. It's been a while for you. Chat, what are we going to put on this wall? We need something interesting. We need like some decoration in this room. I'm just living in a blank room. Honestly, the house is kind of blank in general because we just got in and we were like, you know what? We're done dealing with house stuff. Get a 3D printed chat emote.
The fight for head mod was incredible. It was a spectacle like none other. They're saying the stream was amazing, even the best in the world, some say. They're saying there will never be another stream like it. We'll see, but it's looking good.
True. True. Bald wall, just add a hat. You look like an unk. Brother, I am an unk. Been an unk for 7 years. Do we have matches today? Yeah, it's Mena LCQ today. It's Mena LCQ. So we're hoping that streams go live. We're hoping that teams go live from their stream. I feel pretty good about R8 going live. I think R8 will. R8 should go live. Stallions, unfortunately, not live. But potentially Stallion's opponent, assuming whoever's streaming this team advances and plays Stallions, could be live. DOS not live. Dark's game not live. But we'll see. Sometimes players will stream them randomly, even though they're not listed as a team stream. So we might get a chance to see some more. What up, Halim? Dude, Halim, you took the boy out of your name. Get a big glowing Feer logo. Aga, 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 aga. We could get a big glowing Feer logo. I don't know if it necessarily needs to be like, you know, streamery, if that makes sense. Your Halim boy count got infinitely suspended. Brother, man, what did you do? Halim. Halim. W Jaluches? Yeah, we haven't done any Jaluches. You know, I thought about doing a stream like challenge or whatever in July. I really liked the month of May. Mages was great. Mages and Mario, I feel like we all enjoyed it. Lots of streaming to be had during Mages and Mario. The problem is people don't really want to play in Mages anymore. People aren't really interested in Mages. And I don't know what to do to bring that interest back necessarily. I feel like interest in show matches in general have just been declining. I think part proof of that is the fact that Jaunt Boy, like, doesn't even run them anymore. When's the last Jaunt show match? He kind of did one for Worlds, right? He had like a mix-up twos thing. Razir's Toxic, it looks like. When was this? 3 months ago. I don't even remember what this... Oh, was this my event? He's like, what do you mean a $1,500 event? I'm like, what event was this, dude? It's my event. He just didn't put my name in it. It's the Fear Frenzy. So even the last, you know, matches that Jaunt ran were just because my tournament. Sunyon, what are these whimsical tunes? Do you not like to be whimsical? During the NA1s, I was spamming DSC and +2 in the RL Twitch chat and got like 3 to 10 minute timeouts, and then boom, got hit with the suspension saying the reason was auto mod. Oh, so you just got suspended from that chat. Or you just got suspended in general. I think if you stole the Leth formula and did aerial show matches with pros on non-stock arm maps modes, would be a lot of fun. I don't know what you meant by aerial. I don't know if pros would be down though. That's the thing. It's all about like convincing pros to be willing to play matches in the first place. And that's my point, is like desire to run them is slightly less. Mainstream hates Duckass. Yeah, that's clearly not one that works on Duckass. You caught the monthly Fear stream? First off, GBA, were you not here yesterday? Were you not here yesterday in the fight for head mod? By the way, is our head mod just slacking today? I don't know if I've even seen him here. He does all that work yesterday to become head mod, and then there's nothing from him. Mainstream hates band evasion. Once, Showmatch is the only thing that kept me liking Rocket League. The skill expression is so fun to watch. It is definitely sick. Martin, thank you for the 13 months tier 1. He slept through his alarm. Who is head mod after? Well, first off, go back and watch the VOD. Afterpone. I feel like convincing pros just consists of money. True, but we don't have infinite money. And at some point, when you have to turn the money dial up too high, it doesn't make sense anymore, right? Like, I could offer all the money I have for like one match and they do it. But then I'd lose it all and I wouldn't get enough content out of it. And then the end would be in sight, you know? So I don't know what that means for Rocket League in the future. Chat, is Rocket League content dying? I don't really know if that's the case. I was trying to see if the Twitch viewership is going down, but here's the thing about the trends for Rocket League Twitch viewership is, as you can see, this is the 1v1 event. Regular T guy, thank you for the 5 months tier 1. This is the 1v1 event. Where we had what, 450k, 455k viewers, like sick, dude. And then it ends and it's like, dude, that's it. Like these spikes might be like random big streamers jumping into the category on occasion or something. But like you can see right here over the past few weeks of July, without RLCS, dude, nobody's even watching. This seems way higher peak than even, is this the EU? What even is this peak? I don't know. The off season is way too long. Yeah, I was thinking about that a little bit because I was like, is it too long? You know, other sports don't have anywhere near as short of off seasons as the Rocket League does. I feel like, especially when it was all year round. I know those are physical sports where human bodies might need to rest a bit more, but I remember not really liking it. When they first went to full all year, I wasn't a fan because it didn't allow for as many side tournaments and stuff that I would run. Not enough time to run like the Fear Fest and stuff. I was having to try and sneak it in between, and players weren't really interested. And then that kind of maybe killed the interest in all those kind of tournaments. And then they undid it by bringing back extra splits, but now it's like almost too little too late. Chat, I noticed we have 7 subs, so you might as well queue it up. All those bumps are Fear. It's just summer, bro. Don't overthink it. You don't need a real job. No, I don't plan on getting a real job. Listen, I never want to get a real job again, okay? I was actually just talking to Dr. Fear yesterday about my real job in the past and when that allowed me to get off work, when I had to start work. and how much more strenuous it was on the family, not having me as our Swiss Army knife, who can like stream for 3 hours, 3.5 hours from 8 a.m. to 12 or whatever, and then be free to, you know, be head of household, do some laundry, some dishes, pick up some kids, always be available. It's much better. So I hope to never have to give up on content, to be honest. But the reality is, you need to have some success. Like if everybody stops watching, you know, at some point I will have to quit, and we probably need me to just pick up some other part-time job or something. But work at Dunkin' like 3 days a week, and I'll pull you through and order like 50 breakfast wraps to ruin your day. You still have Feer's old job? Can I have it back? Why don't you just become a multimillionaire? See, that's what I tell Dr. Feer all the time. Like, with this content stuff, you just never know. At any point, it might explode, and I might go from making 1/5, 1/6, 1/10 of your salary to making more. You never know. All we need is to just pop off and become 100K viewer Andy, and then we're the big dogs. Everybody went into cryo chambers until Unreal Engine 6. Yeah, that's kind of interesting too. I wondered, like, will Unreal Engine 6 boost it? By the way, we need 36 more marblers. I'm gonna go check and see if R8 is live, because they're supposed to start here in like 2 minutes. Chats, here's the thing about today's stream. Can you start the LCQ already? The Hopo, thank you for the 18 months prime. Let's just watch Atto. Should we just watch Atto stream? Yes, Digital, thank you for the 11 months prime. We could just watch Atto. Okay, let's follow the rules that I normally do to see if anybody is streaming Mena. I mean, it hasn't started yet, to be fair. Blue team versus orange team. Drops on 24/7. Dude, there's not even drops. Sazin, what are you doing? We might be cooked, dude. We might be cooked, and they might not even let me into the lobbies either. Here I am trying to farm an additional stream out of the LCQs. Let me see if I can pull up the Start GG. Are they still running it in Start GG? Just to get an idea if the match has like actually started and nobody's in it, or what the situation is. Technically, R8's game has not started according to Start GG. I don't know if these actually, well, of course it's 3 minutes until live time, so maybe we're panicking. Maybe we're panicking too early, chat. Maybe it's a bit of an early panic, and we just need everybody to type !play and get on with our lives. Have you tried asking nicely? I did ask nicely. I think you know what? If anything, I feel like my problem was I asked too nicely. Does that make sense? If I had asked less nicely, it would have increased my chances potentially. No matches, I need my sub back. I mean, listen, I'm down to look for a show match. Maybe Atto, who's streaming, is down to play one. But did you say mashallah in your message asking? I didn't, dude. I didn't. Yo, black __ RL. Atto versus Feer, chat. 4 more players, chat, and then we run this. You think a non-pro 1v1 event would pop off? No, not really. In general, I like to make content that I think I would watch and I would enjoy. Because I feel like if I would enjoy it, then there's at least one person out there in the world who would want to watch it. And I would at least like enjoy doing it as well. And a non-pro 1v1 tournament is just not an example of something that I feel like I would enjoy or watch if I wasn't like the one creating it. Atto with max like 50 or 33 boost versus Feer. Wait, what? You could take all of Atto's boost away and I would still lose. One pro and one content creator. You know, I tried to run that with Jinxie. Can you believe I didn't get the response? That collab was so obvious from the very beginning. Everyone was clamoring for it. The Feer Jinxie collab. How has it not happened yet, is what everyone was saying. Ooh, is Gaddafi? Ooh, no dice. Healthy Kiki? One Punch Legend! Oh my goodness, a new mommy. One Punch Legend. What a great shot. Now you gotta wait for everybody else to scroll through here. Fear scored on Zen, so I'm not sure it's fair to pair him with a pro. Did I score on Zen? Oh, Jinxie. Yeah. I'm like, what? Jinxie used to do low rank Siege 1v1s, and they were actually pretty entertaining. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, that's a good point. Jinxie is just built different. So if I were built different, maybe we could do a bunch of low ranked 1v1s and they could be interesting. But I guess maybe I'm just not built different. Proverb! Proverb. Not only did you not get to play in Twitch Chat Survivor for head mod, but we're also timing you out for 2 weeks immediately after. Brutal. Unlucky. Now let's see if we're lucky. And let's refresh our 00008 stream. He's live! It says he's streaming PUBG, but surely he's not, right? Wait, no, it said it was live for a second. It says live. It says he's streaming PUBG, but surely he's not. Surely it's going to be Rocket League. Right? No way he just happens to go live with a minute after his LCQ game should have started, and it's not going to be Rocket League, right? Take my win instead and free Proverb. One Punch Legend, did you just win? You did, right? Listen, that makes you the mommy. What you need to understand about the mommy is that you have the ultimate power. And you could bring Proverb back in the next 5 minutes. Surely it's not going to be PUBG. He just needs to switch the category. He forgot. It happens all the time. Dude, this wolf is intense, bro. It's raining and lightning, but I was told that it never rains in Saudi. Should we check in? Everybody's checking in. I feel like I need to check in. Check in. I checked in. Rare feat live sighting? Why is almost no team streaming? I don't know, gamers. I don't know. Mena doesn't like content. Let it be known. Mena hates content. Why they hate content, I'll never know. R8's opponent just forfeited? No, please tell me that's not the case. Oh my goodness, dude. How come none of these other games have even checked in? And they're already DQ'd? Has he switched the category yet? If I refresh, is it Rocket League yet? Oh, it's still PUBG, dude. Is he actually going live for PUBG Mobile? What does this say? It doesn't look like it says last chance qualifier. Go see Dracula RL. Dracula RL. Okay, this does look like somebody who's potentially streaming Mena LCQ. Who does Dracula play for? Or is he not even, is he a team streamer? He's booting into a Rocket League game, or at least attempting to. It says he's a Falcons. It says he's Falcons, but I doubt he is for some reason. Cy Roller, they have the 5 months tier 1. Long time no see. Zamian Maserati, they have the 10 months prime. Marbles fire emoji. We did run some marbles already. I guess Djokovic is done. Wait, that's a tennis player. Yeah, is he not good anymore? Oh, it's just chatting at least. But I don't like that it switched from PUBG to just chatting. I'd love for it to switch to Rocket League. Rocket League category, still not a lot of... I'm looking at the top of each stream to see an overlay. To see if it looks like, you know, a Mena streamer is live with a game. I guess I could also look at titles to see if they're Arabic, but, you know, doesn't have to be an Arabic streamer. I'm not seeing anything, dude. Is this guy playing on a guitar? Buddy, you're not playing Rocket League. I know I haven't played Rocket League in a bit, but that's not Rocket League. Is this Unreal Engine 6? That might be Unreal Engine 6, dude. That might be what it looked like. He might have gotten the leak. Whatever happened to the Rocket League Mena stream? They turned it... they turned off all the ancillary... I like to just say words, dude. I don't even know what that means, if that's the correct word. Streams for everything for 2s, 1s, LCQ. It doesn't seem like they're running them. Why they changed where the streak is on mobile? I thought I lost my streak. Chat, type 1 if after you go to the bathroom, you have a streak. Okay. Arabic understanders. Arabic understanders. Tell me he's saying, I can't wait to watch my Rocket League team here in 10 or so minutes. Or 30 or so minutes. You know what I don't understand? Is how people set up their microphones, their SM7Bs, to like pick them up from 1,000 miles away. Look at how far away that mic is. If I did that, I'm so quiet. Like he's got it like this far away. Is it, I mean, I think you guys can barely hear me right now, is my understanding.
شايفكم والله شايفكم تحسون بحلم صح؟ قولوا عادي قولوا
Willie V?
قولوا.
You sound great. Wait, really? Does it actually still work that far away?
طلع لي كليب يا اخوان.
But my issue is like,
لما اقول لكم
wait, can I actually keep it this far away and it sounds amazing still? No, I look a lot quieter, right?
مجهزين لكم اشياء.
I look a lot quieter than if I have it up here, but actually not that terrible.
بس ما حبيت.
Nice to be nice. Save the 45 months prime.
ينونكم محرومين الفترة الماضية وإن إحنا ما.
You sound better? No way. Is it actually better?
يا اخوان لا تشوفون السمع.
Genuinely, your mic discipline is better.
دخلنا فصل جديد.
Like I'm better at.
دخلنا فصل جديد.
I mean, or are you saying like if you pull this away? I mean, if you pull this away, you don't have to be as good about talking directly in your mic. I feel like. But yeah, I don't know. I just. Especially when I'm commentating, I want to keep it nice and clean. Willie is live. Is he live with Rocket Cars? Dracula is live with Rocket Cars. Has yet to. Did I type it wrong? Did you type it wrong? Willie. It's this guy. Yeah, I mean, this is Arabic. I mean, that might be the guy right there. Yeah, this is him. What does this say? Okay, it looks like Rocket League stuff. What is he? Is he in though? Is he a team stream for somebody? Because this guy watch parties a lot, right? And isn't he a Twisted Minds guy? Twisted Minds are not playing. Just now realizing how loud Fear is. I mean, shouldn't the streamer be loud? It says, hello everyone, welcome to my PUBG mobile stream. Nah, no way. It says, I can't wait to watch my squad. Okay, this guy's adding SQQP in order to get into his game. So SQQP is playing on HWS. HWS is playing against Black Council. So this is our potential stream here. That might, if they win, play Stallions. So we could have a good match here. Twisted Minds, yes, but he covers all. He's saying I'm a team streams guy, but don't tell Fear because I hate him. I doubt he said that. See, I think Willie V is going to be doing what I'm doing. Seems like the Arabic community is on Kick a bit more. I mean, obviously he might have started the Kick stream earlier, and that's how it has 498 viewers to his other streams, but chat, is what's gonna make the difference for me just creating a Kick account? It's probably the difference, right? Kick sucks for real? Isn't it just like for Gamba? And no moderation? Like if your stream would get banned, you just go to Kick in order to get like... Isn't it just propped up by gambling? Big time? That's my understanding. Is it's just on, you know, these stilts of gambling, and if gambling pulls the plug ever... Wait, is this a record hype train? Is that what that line is? Is that telling me that we could beat his record hype train by gifting a couple subs? Chat, do we gift 3 subs to create a new record hype train? Kind of feels like a no-brainer, right? We're gonna give 3 subs, dude. I'll follow as well. Haven't even followed yet. Bang! We got him a new record hype train! Level 2 complete! Let's go! Thank you for streaming. All-time record shattered! All-time record hype train. Bang, courtesy of me, never forget it. Jayoko Music, thank you for the 3 months prime. I think this is the only stream that we're gonna have Rocket League on, so He still can't join the game. Well, hopefully, you know what? Trying is good enough. Everyone knows trying is more than half the battle, even though he's never going to get into this game. Oh, gosh, dude. You have attained 3D files of our precious DSC 1439. Someone with good ZBrush, Blender, etc. can touch them up to be more printer friendly. There's also just an STL if you just want to send it. Wait. You have a 3D model of the cat in the bag. Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me right now that I'm potentially looking at a 3D model of the cat in a bag? Wow. We could print it and set it up right there. My niece has a printer. I think she makes them pretty small, though. I think it's a smaller printer. But I could send it to her, assuming that's what you also included the files that for a 3D printer. I bet you she'd be excited to make one if I asked her if she could make something for me, so... I think we're gonna watch Black Screen of Death today. I think today is just a Black Screen of Death kind of day. You should be putting that out into the world for the greater good. Yeah, the STL is printer slicer ready. It's just the whiskers overhang. Oh, the whiskers overhang too much. Dude, wait, whiskers feel like they'd be really hard to 3D print, like, and have it be nice. We should all print it and place it in different parts of the world. I'll have my niece print out 14 and I'll hand them out at Worlds. Here's your DSC. You know, somebody was it Acorn? Was it you who wanted Oh No No? I think you requested it or something right before stream ended. Just want to let you know that I did add it. This has got to be so unlucky for this guy. How do you become so good at commentating? How do you practice? I got random players to play in my lobbies by offering slight prize pools, and I practiced by just doing it like a million times. Now, here's the thing. I didn't think I need, like, I feel like I remember thinking that I was insane or that I would be good at commentating right away. Like, I knew I wouldn't be like the best ever. I wasn't like, you know, I'm not going to rip a perfect show match right away, but I was like, oh, I'd be pretty good at it. You guys be the judge of how good this commentary is in this game.
But you could easily win games this way. Just nice. This is a crazy pinch kickoff, too. Jordan really slamming it. Honestly, I should almost not let One Tap Steven be in here when I think about it, because One Tap Steven could be watching Jordan and giving info on how much boost he has.
Yeah, that's true. You're right, dude.
I should ask Jordan if it was okay that One Tap Steven was in here, but I mean the chance
somebody's
that
in the
he's actually trying to
lobby
cheat for his boy is probably pretty low. I assume he's just hanging out. Plus, the advantage is really not that significant. These guys are good enough that they can kind of just tell how much boost each other have. They don't really need much help.
Yes, that is hair on old Feer.
On how much boost the other has. Ooh, that clear not good enough from Jordan. Why would you think of such a thing? Oh, I don't know. I just remembered I've heard of people not letting friends in before, or like not letting spectators in before. I don't know why I just thought of it.
So anyways, that's a short clip of my first ever show match. Maybe not the best commentary. Type 1 if it was better than my current matches. Maybe some of you guys think so. But the point is you just kind of got to do it. I saw somebody else said there was somebody streaming. Did Dracula go offline, or is he just staring at a broken screen? That's you. I thought you were asking an opinion of someone else. That was me. Yeah, you guys didn't realize? That was me. How'd I do? Was it good? Be honest. Be honest. How good was it? Someone said somebody's name who started with a T is streaming Qlean. Is that on? No, it's not on Wikipedia. So I had to just try and find them. Or someone can type it again. Okay, T9 Bre. Is he watching gameplay? Wait, how is there just no gameplay? Shouldn't there be gameplay right now? I don't understand how nobody is in a game. Shouldn't there be games? Should there not be games? Or should we just be watching black screen loading over and over and over again? You coach them, run it back, waiting for the next. You had a forfeit win. Oh, wait. There's multiple forfeit wins? Oh my goodness, dude. Somebody stream a game of Rocket League in the Middle East region, please. This game is live, but I don't think we have... I mean, is it this game? There's 2 practices. I'm only looking at 1 practice. I think the game we're trying to get into is in practice 2. We're trying to get into this one, and it doesn't look like it's started. Stallions are playing, but we don't have any way to watch that. That's the game I would have joined if I could have. I would have joined the Stallions game, but I asked them if I could get in, and they said no. Can we just run marbles? Listen, I'll queue up another marbles, I guess. So you guys can, at the very least, anticipate that on top of anticipating some more gameplay. They just straight said no? I mean, to be fair, there's like an official way that you're supposed to set up team streams and get into lobbies. And they've actually given me like an exception for the 1v1 and 2v2 stuff, basically. They said, you know what? Screw it. You can just be like a mainstream-esque type person. So what I thought was they would allow me to do that for the 3v3 LCQ, but I was wrong. They were like, you could try and submit a team stream real fast if you want. It's like, there's no way. There's no way I get like a team involved, like get Stallions who are focusing on just trying to win their match, get them to fill out this form with me in time to get into their games, and then like they're just never going to be worried about that right now. The anticipation is strong. Hello, Mr. Second Place Head Mod. I really thought it was destined to be Jorgen. If I'm being honest, it says unmod, but then I don't see a sword next to your name. I'm gonna unmod you and then mod you again. I was like, Jorgen probably, if we were to like pick a head mod just naturally without doing a silly game, probably would have been the best choice of everyone who was playing in the game. Swirl's in charge? I mean, Swirl's in charge is a good choice too. But you're an IRL, like, I was gonna say friend. Not that you're not my friend, it's just that you're also more than my friend, your family. So that's the only reason I hesitated on friend, for the record, because you're also family. So that doesn't, you know, that's like cheating. If I could pick a head mod, it would be whoever has the most luscious lips. You think I'm the most professional mod? Yeah, Vacanus would not have been a good head mod, I don't think. He likes to meme too much. Vacanussi? You take that back? Wait, Vacanus, you have 2 accounts in here? They both have... what's his face? Jesse. Streamlabs. Dude, I haven't seen Streamlabs in a while. I don't stream from Streamlabs. Surely we'll have R8's game in no time. We just have to wait a full round. Oh, is he getting a Discord stream? Hey, listen, dude, I appreciate the level that he's going to. It seems like he's trying to pipe a Discord stream into his OBS, presumably from... Oh, wait, is he piping Willie? A stream? Is this Willie V, the other guy we're watching? No, it looks like he's just watching this, not interacting with it. We're all backing his alt accounts to prove that. We're all going to log in and type O. You should learn the numbers, what it means in Arabic words, like RW9 is SS, or 3 equals E. I know a decent amount of them. All right. The first evidence that he will in fact be playing Rocket League today and will be trying to get into the lobbies. He pulls up a Rocket League scene. R8 should be a game we get to watch. Ever watched Rocket League? We're trying to. We're trying to. This has been an issue in Mena. Why aren't we watching Dr. Known on the Sorwin channel? Oh my goodness gracious. You guys were sitting on secret channels that currently have games in them without telling me. Hey! Chat, bump the viewership of this stream. It's got LCQ gameplay to 8 viewers. And this is just straight Dr. Known POV, isn't it? He told me several times, but you just ignored as usual. Chat, you guys know that when I'm accidentally ignoring, you need to bump up the the loudness of the message by repeating it. Come on. This is known. Sorry, I turn all notifications for every stream I follow off. Actually, I think I keep simply notifications on. I'm not sure if I keep any other notifications on. You aren't answering my dumb question. Why aren't you answering my dumb question? This is all your fault. Your dumb question was... Wait, what? How long ago did you ask it? I'm scrolling through your... I have no audio. I can't boost it anymore, dude. This streamer clearly doesn't understand how my desperate need to have some level of audio at every second. Will you please read this so I can have a good weekend? You can have a good weekend regardless of whether or not I read a message, right? Okay, I don't know if there's legit zero sound on the stream. Okay, no. 1 minute. Wait, they're all waiting for the streamer? Ref paused the game. Wait, is this guy a ref? Wait, there's no refs in this game, is there? No, there is a ref. Wait, Sorwin is playing against Dr. Known Ops and Suspect. Got it. Dr. Professor Caveman, they have the 17 months. Please don't leave me like that again. I've been so bored. You mean like the couple weeks that I didn't stream? This is at 100% volume on my slider, 100% volume on his slider, 600% boosted. It says it's not 600%, but it was. And it's, oh. And we're maybe just slightly louder than we normally have it. Just slightly. We could probably go afford to do like 400. The speakers and the headphones in Saudi Arabia, I've realized they're just better. They're just built different. They just don't need as high of audio. I'm assuming Dr. Known won game 1. No, I think his teammates did. Okay. Oh, Sorwin's about to peek. Great pass. Oh! Sorwin, dude. I feel bad for you. That was a good play. Oh, dude, Sorwin. Does Sorwin just move different on this team? Is it a Sorwin carry? Ooh, that's a good play from Suspect. Uh-oh. Not the best recovery. Now we got no boots. Gotta chow. Gotta chow. Gotta go sooner. Gotta just dive, dude, right? Like, I mean, you just can't wait. You can't let Dr. Known cook you, dude. You just gotta be chasing him down right away. He has no boots, but it doesn't matter. You just gotta go anyways. Big fakes on the kickoff. Ops is turtle passing. Uh-oh. 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 You should build a fantasy team on FanRL. All of the other analysts are too scared to. I have a feeling they're not necessarily too scared to, but... I did that once with Hootie Hoo. 07 Hootie Hoo. And I think Cole was in it, and Stumpy might have even been in it, and a couple different other analysts. What happened to him? He was cool? Yeah, he was cool. I think that the niche he served in Rocket League just wasn't big enough. Like the Rocket, like additional RLCS analyst, like talk show type commentary, he was great at, but the audience for it just wasn't big enough to like maintain. Is the way I see it. And so while he wasn't necessarily doing anything wrong, it's like you just kind of get screwed by the nature of it a little bit. I like how the ref counted down in chat as if there wasn't some kind of internal countdown. To be fair, I think the reason why he did that is because he knew he had paused it during the actual countdown. So when he unpaused it, I think he wasn't necessarily sure how much time was left on the kickoff, so like there might not be an internal countdown when he unpauses it. And even though there was a little bit of a countdown, it was like 2.5 seconds instead of 3. So his point was to try and warn them, like, hey, you're not getting your normal 3-second countdown because I paused it part of the way through. Just letting you know why the admin did that. You can now decide if you still think it's you know, insane of him to do. These guys are getting cooked. Who ended up winning the Banhammer Royale had to sleep? Technically, there was no bans. We didn't ban the losers. I don't know if we've had any. We wouldn't have any chatters left if we banned all the losers. But Afterpone, one head mod, and now he's slacking. He's already not at his first stream at Hez mod. So Zakisbeck got 2 weeks, but he got that because he did a VIP coin flip and lost it. He tried to go for broke. Team O won chess, by the way. Yeah, Team DSC choked. Queen blunder. Nice boost grab. You can't join. Why? Dracula, I don't know. Bro, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. I've never been fully locked out of a lobby like that. It looked like I saw you trying to get a Discord stream from one of your teammates or something. That could be a way to do it if they're down to give you a Discord POV at least. Assuming that's what you want to do. But yeah, I've never been fully locked out of a match like you were. I mean, obviously, you've tried restarting the game, right? Surely I don't know. I might as well say it, but surely you've turned the game off and back on again, as that's like the only thing I could tell you to maybe try. Who do you have for the World Cup? Clearly it'll be Belgium, because if they're able to beat the United States of America, it's almost impossible to imagine them losing. Muhammad 97, is this the first game? No, I think it's on Forbidden Temple, so I would assume that was game 2. And considering the domination of this game, I'm going to assume that DOS won the first one as well. So I think it's 2-0 DOS. Zero ball knowledge, classic Yank. Listen, I could say like France or Spain, and then everyone be like, you know, what kind of answer is that? Argentina. Oh. So you like Messi, like everyone else. I heard that Argentina's game was super rigged. I only saw the end of it. The final, I think it was like a header, right? Like a cross to a guy, like, eating a header intermittent. No, he might have kicked it. I can't remember. I'm thinking of a Holland header, I believe, that I saw. But I heard that game was rigged. I only joined in last second. Yeah, we're on Sorwin POV. You're glad soccer didn't win? One thing I'll say about the World Cup, about football, is the game just like, it starts and then like it gets played and then it ends. And you might be thinking to yourself, huh? You might be thinking to yourself, isn't that how all sports work? But not really. Not our American sports. If you want to know how our American sports work, as Dr. Known cooks these guys, it is the game starts, up, pause, Mena pause. The game has been going on for 3 minutes, but now it's time to take a break and go to commercial, and we're back. And oh, wouldn't you know, we actually had another commercial lined up. Someone took a timeout. You got 30 seconds of gameplay, and the game has stopped again for another 4 minutes while we take a quick commercial break. And now we have halftime. It's like, dude, it just takes so long, and it feels like you can watch the game easier with kids is the one benefit. I was trying to watch the World Cup with kids. You can't watch World Cup with kids because your kids will be like, oh, let me push this jar of food off the table and it shatters, and now you got to clean up the glass and you got to make sure nobody steps on it. If I'm watching an American sport, no problem, dude. I might miss a couple minutes of gameplay, but mostly I'm going to miss the commercials. Fine. If that happens during a World Cup game, you're screwed, bro. By the time you're done doing all that, the game is over. The game doesn't stop playing ever. I also think that this plays into like why EU is so much better at their chants and stuff in the stadium. Imagine you sit down in your seat in the stadium. Like, you got to get all your stuff beforehand, right? Because then once the game starts, you got to be watching every second. The game doesn't stop until halftime. You get a slight break. So everybody's there all the time. You can run a chant, and the chant never has to stop. You run a chant at a basketball game. 45 seconds later, oh, TV timeout. You're really gonna keep the chant going for 3 minutes during this TV timeout? No, no. People getting touched with one atom of another person and they fall and cry. Plays take half an hour for anything fun to happen. Yeah, there are its downsides. I'm talking about its upsides. Its biggest downside, of course, is fouls around the net are just too important. And I'm not even sure what you do to fix that. They're just always going to be too important. Kruger 1439, they've been 19 months prime. Because the reason why everyone's just flopping down to the ground is because the reward is so high. First off, the NBA is doing that right now too. You see players flopping down to the ground a bunch as well. But I guess VAR after the fact, like they can go in and be like, wait, never mind, or like, so if you're flopping too much, they have to make the punishment. I mean, I'm not going to try and pretend like I can fix a sport that I've only watched like 3 games of in the past 4 years. But I would guess maybe if you like reviewed them and then gave heavy punishments somehow, like red cards for people who flopped, which I think they do. I think I saw someone do that. I think I saw them reverse a yellow card. This guy's controller disconnected and we see it in the bottom right. His controller is DC'd. It DC'd again. Oh, he's back. He's back for real this time. Yeah, I think I watched a World Cup game where like somebody faked it, got a yellow card, and then they like reversed it and gave the yellow card back the other way. They were like, never mind, this guy flopped, so we're giving him a yellow card flop or something like that. And I was like, well, that's good. Good to know they'll at least be willing to do that. Do you check if the Dracula dude made it in? I don't know. We're going to be able to check in a minute here because this series is about to end. Doss is cooking these guys. What a lot of Americans don't get is that flopping is complaining about something that wasn't a foul. Complaining about a clear foul is not problematic. Flopping is complaining about something that wasn't a foul. Complaining about a clear foul is not problematic. Yeah. The other thing I'll say too is like, you know, soccer players will writhe on the ground. If I were again trying to advocate for soccer, or aka football, is that I watched a couple dudes get up and go for a header, and they're just like, bang, just full force throwing their heads at each other, slamming together. I'm like, oh my goodness. Not only would I be out on the ground, like I don't even know this guy should be allowed to play anymore. Like that has got to be a concussion. like that guy's allowed to writhe on the ground for a bit, okay? Like some of these are legit, dude. You can writhe on the ground sometimes. Problem is they'll also writhe on the ground when they go back into the, you know, review and they're like, oh, you didn't get touched. So it kind of invalidates everyone's writhing when you have the fakers out there. But it hurts until they see they're not getting attention. Honestly, that's very true. Okay, these guys got cooked, unfortunately. Thank you for streaming, though, Sorwin. Up! And I'm going to guess that Dracula is not in a game because he's watching me. And R8's not in the game. Oh, okay, how many layers should we get? We're watching Dracula, watch Willie, watch R8. Is this good? Is this good content? Soccer just needs demos. Sometimes they act as if they have a life-changing injury and then they start running 10 seconds later. Yeah, they definitely do that a lot, which kind of makes it unforgivable. And you feel it's harder to relate to them when they, like, you know, actually do smash each other in the head. How's our other T9 beer game? He's not playing yet either. We're waiting for matches right now. Stallions won, R8 won. Q-Lean should have a match soon. That'll be this stream. So we're probably waiting for these guys. He's messing with his sources right now. Soccer needs some boards to keep people happy, or needs boards to check people into, and a puck. You just want to watch hockey. Football needs walls, a ceiling, cars, and only 6 players on the field. Football needs a ladder next to the goal so the players can cover the backboard. Problem is refs giving the foul when people flop because of the players. They will get a free for flopping. They will obviously do it. If they would get out free. The reward is just too high. I don't know how you diminish the reward, but who won yesterday? Afterpone. Same in the NBA. The NBA is actually way easier to fix, though. I think the NBA could fix it better because the NBA, you can punish flops harder. You could like call them flagrants, basically. Take away the goal. And the thing is, it's not that big a deal to take away one basketball goal, you know? But it's a humongous deal to either get a chance to score a goal in soccer or like get a goal taken away. Like it's just, you know, a penalty, like a potential foul inside the box is just so important. So like it just matters so much. And you can't just willy-nilly not give them when they're deserved. Like, but the NBA you can, right? There's so many goals, like whatever. And you could probably create a culture pretty quick, like flagranting the floppers over and over again every time they do it. And a couple times you might even be wrong. A couple times you might flagrant them when they didn't flop. But like, it's probably the overreach you have to do in order to make sure that everyone knows, okay, you can't flop anymore. Like if you flop, you're getting in big trouble. And I think it's fixable. People take 9 steps and dunk. Yeah, it's interesting. You know what's interesting is I actually care almost less about those. And the travels and stuff I care about are the ones that like, they'll just be going down the court. And like, I guess this is just the ball. They'll just be like holding the ball, put it down, hold it. And it's like, because they're not doing anything interesting, because they're not like outplaying anybody in the moments, they're like, well, we won't call it because it's boring to call. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse where people just get to like hold the ball and dribble it, hold the ball. And you're like, dude, please just, I don't know. It's not fun to call though. Like I don't want to watch a game where they're like calling the guys for doing those travels that early on. So where have the Wikipedia guys for the road to Texas score from? You're literally in game 5. I don't know. You're saying that they preemptively put it in. They're like, road to Texas has got this. No need. Q, lean. Love it. Love it. We're getting even an overlay here. Your favorite part-time streamer is back. What up, Dumb Stadier? NBA only calls travels that have 0 impact on the play. They started penalizing the flappers a few years ago in the NBA. At point of emphasis, it lasted about 2 months. Yeah, they gotta just extend it a bit longer. They gotta do the rugby thing to check floppers. Wait, rugby? Sorwin wants to collaborate. I think he accidentally hit collaborate. I mean, unless you want me to shout you out, which Sorwin, I'll shout you out. By the way, we were watching Sorwin stream. I think Sorwin probably just wanted to go see what was going on with me and misclicked. But we were watching Soren POV before. Do I follow Soren? I should definitely be following Soren. Yeah, I already do. Easy. Easy. It's that easy. Alright, I can see this freedom of speech emote getting some use. Oh, emote set at capacity, sorry. Fear, while you were gone, I got a 6-month IP ban from Twitch for spamming DSC. They labeled me a bot. It sounds like a lot of people... First off, 6 months? Come on, it hasn't been 6 months. Maybe 6 weeks? Even then, it probably hasn't been that much. But I think a lot of people did get, like, suspended for what they were doing in the Rocket League chat, which is pretty funny. I mean, they played by the rules of basketball for their entire life until they get to the professional level. Then the basic rules they learn at 6 are no longer important. Yeah, it is interesting. It's interesting for sure. I think this is where our next game is going to be, if I had to guess. Why even give out a ban longer than a week for a bot, though? Like, people will just make a new account instead? Yeah, honestly... I don't know how you guys got banned for being bots. Were you really just typing DSC like a regularish amount and you still got deleted? Kids be doing that stuff in AAU too. LaMelo was shooting half-court shots 10 years ago. You got banned first time for typing DSC? Wow. Anyone know if it's possible to watch Dark at all today? Not unless he goes live and someone tells us about it. We're trying to do our best. This guy's showing off that Natter's top 100 twos. Your name is IQ Feer on Steam. Can you? Not really sure what you're asking. Today's basketball players would get destroyed by the old guard if the old rules were upheld. Nah, see, I don't agree with that though. I don't agree with that. Everyone's like, oh, dude. Could you believe that the players are worse? Show me an example of like any sport. Is there any sport where the collective like talent of everyone isn't higher? Like, sure, there might be like a Jordan or something who's like so good that like maybe he's better than a lot of players today, but like the collective just has to be getting better, dude. We just get better at games. Boxing, interesting. People are getting worse at boxing. The only way I could see people getting worse is like a lot less people care about it. It's like a sport that's kind of dying. So if the sport's going down, people are like, I don't really care about it anymore. A lot less people are playing it. I could see how maybe they could have less talent because like the talent could be going somewhere else. Some mediocre relief pitcher said he'd strike out Babe Ruth today. Wait, wouldn't he? Aren't pitchers probably like... Isn't that a great example of like pitchers being way better? No? Interesting. I would think Babe Ruth was like played in such an older era. I would think he'd get cooked by new pitchers, but yeah, I don't know. I don't follow baseball either, so... Darts is interesting because it's just you versus the board, so you can measure numbers. So right now the tippy top level is down a bit. Ah, that is interesting. You can't just like really actually perfectly measure how good somebody is. The guy named IQ wants you to add him back on Steam. It would make his day. I keep the Steam friend list somewhat clean because just checking all the various games because I use it to create show matches. So usually I'll need like a spot in my friends list for that. Epic friend lists I don't keep quite as clean. I added some guy yesterday who I played with and he was like, hey, you want to play? Or you wanna sign? I said, I can't sign an Epic account. He said, what if you added me as a friend? I said, fine. I'll add you as a friend. Fear is low IQ? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You might have caught me. I might just be low IQ. Did Dark make top 16? He did. And then he won. And now he's playing DOS. Does anybody have this game? It'd be a sick game. Dark versus DOS. I do think DOS will win, but... Anybody know if anybody from any of those games are streaming? Who will you have for this matchup? For the what? Q-Lane versus NMT? I got the Q-Lane boys, dude. Don't worry. NMT is Boston, Natter, Totham, Willie Rez, FBI. Oh, I didn't realize NMT was that good. Were they always named NMT? Uh-oh. That's a tough one. All right, they're in test lobby, though. Is it time to switch to their audio?
Huh?
Huh?
Min! يزيد تحذف رسالة زيزونكس يا شيخ الحين اعطيك مود.
You're streaming it right now, but I can't share your stream.
صبر انزل الله يوريك. فات علي نادر.
Yeah, this is
أنا اليوم
Q-Lean
قاتل
versus NMT.
انا ياهم.
Dark's teammate was kind of crazy last time I watched, but I forgot his name in twos. It's funny because his name was No One.
بس انت ما اعطيتني مود. انت شايل مني
His
المود.
name
شايل مني
was
المود.
No One. It was Dark and No
Eh.
One. My first international LAN games were against Semper and FaZe. Those were also tough games. Hey, true.
انا بنادر وينه؟ يا حيوان.
Do you take people for show matches from tourney wins or if they're high rank? Most show match players come from high rank. There's not really enough 1v1 tournaments to really, you know, prove yourself. If you won enough community 1v1 tournaments and like here and there a good player queued into them and you like beat them all consistently, it would imply that you'd probably be a good ones player, but that almost always correlates with also being highly rated. So
انتم مين انتم؟
Dark was playing with the player No One. Feer Jr.'s riding his bike as Skuwo.
وادعي لك. ان شاء الله اذا كيولين ما فازوا.
Right now it is test lobby here.
والله ما ادري خلاص. بالتوفيق لكم جميعا يا.
Your teammates always throwing ones. So I'm not your appropriate rank? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if they could win ones worlds, they could maybe be in a show match.
اللي اكثر في بثي الله يوفقهم.
When is Feer Jr. doing the tour to Tucson? Well, he's on a tricycle right now at school. He does ride a bike where he puts his feet on the ground. But
ما يبون يبث يا زياد.
probably not anytime soon.
كيولين ما كرشوني. خلاص لا تلم.
Can we get a Gamba for Wimbledon? Sinner versus Djokovic? Chat, should I start watching tennis? If I just Google tennis right now, is it going to show me? Whoa, it's live happening, dude. Wait, this Jay Sinner guy is the 1 seed.
حسك منغولي. لا تحس تأكد يا حبيبي.
What is this? Italy? It's the Italian flag, right? Is Italy good? Wait, what is Djokovic's nationality? Jay Sinner? Serbia? Oh, dude, for some reason when I think of Serbia, I just think of first off, I should have been on the know. Look at this freaking last name. that should have been intuitive. Because Jokic is the most famous Serbian I know, I expect them all to be ginormous 7-footers with a ton of mass on them. And that is not what the tennis Djokovic player is. You know a player called Muhammad 97 who could be good for show matches? Yeah, it's Muhammad 97 who was just in chat not long ago. He's been playing well in threes, I think. Now we're going to have Muhammad 97. Then Dark also plays as Muhammad. He's like 6'2", so he's still tall, but he's, you know, not massive. It also says Serbia next to his name. I'm not looking at the stream. I just Googled. It doesn't say Serbia next to his name. It does have the Serbian flag though, so I should just know that. But okay, we currently are at a whoa Fizzy Mate. They have a 12 million viewer raid, gamer. W Fizzy Mates. I want to turn him up so I can hear game sound clearer. But it will also turn him up very high. And he might end up being very high. I'm good. It's Friday. How was your 4th of July? It was any other day for me. I saw a interview where a French player was asked, you know, how they feel about playing on 4th of July. And they were like, huh? What? Like, it's a holiday. Oh. I don't know. Happy for my American friends. Just finished my show match. Just thought I'd pop in. Yo, Fizzy May. Who played today? Who was gaming today?
لا
Oh,
لا
you don't
لا
keep your
لا
VODs
بالصل،
up.
لا
So I can't check.
هوان اتقفل.
Last live 11 days ago. The last VOD that got posted. Wait, you're actually still live right now, brother. It says you're live, at least.
You can join in.
I don't know if you turned your stream off or accidentally turned it back on.
Come on. كيف
Hungarian show matches, some bubble players. Nice.
يستاهل فص.
You get a bit Baba every once in a while. Ahmad didn't even make top 16. Iraqi Ahmad, did he try this to make this LCQ? All right, we got games. We are in watching some games. It is Q Lean, aka Willie Rez FBI versus Taham Nader and Mawson. Ahmad can't play professionally because he's Iraqi. He has to go somewhere else. All right, I missed that and they insta skipped it. I gotta lock in.
ابغى اسوي هنا صح؟ هذه يزيد ما يستاهل.
Is this guy an FBI fan? Because he's elected to have us watch FBI POV. Ooh, wow, that was almost filthy by Rez.
بحط 9 ما اعرف.
Get every Muhammad and make a Muhammad only tournament. I think we only know of 2 really good ones. The Kuwaiti one and then Muhammad 97. If it's spelled exactly that way, M7MD. If we allow Dark and how he spells it, ooh, on his, you know, Steam account, which just spells it out fully.
حلوة ذي والله صمم.
TRK's real name is Muhammad. I mean, I imagine that a lot of players' names are Muhammad, right? Isn't it like the most common name on Earth? Or am I making that up? Is it a different name? All my Ahmad will sleep Muhammad's. Would you guys think that the second most common name is Scorteen39? Who is the streamer? This is T9 Feer. Assuming the 9 works like Rawas's 9, it'd be
راكان زين بس.
Toss.
اعرف اكتب راكان بعد انت الثاني. ركان. هي ركان.
On Cade, did I skip your subscription to the channel?
Oh, يا FBI. ركان بيحشيها.
I'll thank you right now. Thank you for the at least 12 months because you have the 12 months badge.
ما ودك تسكت لا الحين اشيل منك المود. بعدين مو على كيفك فصلوا عنده مطرقه مو ذا.
Jerry RL, you're coming back. We've all been waiting for you. That's great news.
لا بشيل منك المود واعطيك طلاق على وجهك. تكفى سجل هذه. رز يا عمري.
Bang! Ooh, denied.
خلاص طلاق.
Dude, this is like a little bit of a handing of the torch. I feel like if this Q-Lean team wins, I feel like this Q-Lean team is more new age Mena, and they're going up against like a ton of old age Mena. You ever get surprised if a Mena player pops up that isn't from Saudi? No, not necessarily. I guess you just expect it, but I mean, because I know Muhammad, who's like arguably the best player, online was probably the best player for R8 is Kuwaiti.
اوه لا لا اوه لا 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 تحلم لا يروح.
They've
FBI.
pretty much fixed the bots. Oh, Natter. They just apparently have had like 2 guys recently have been able to run
يضيع بنات
ranked, and it sounds like they mostly play in NA.
في البطولات.
And you know, this new easy anti-cheat has been famous for very quickly banning,
يا هلا.
like very quickly handling anyone who tries to cheat. And so it is kind of weird that it took so while for these guys to get got. And I wonder, dude, is there a world in which they like let them run a little bit so they could learn about how they're cheating like a bit more? Like, is that a potential sacrifice you take? It's like, listen, they're gonna ruin ranked for 48 hours, but while they do, we're gonna get tons of info on how they're cheating so that we can beat it later. I mean, it's very optimistic, obviously, but to be fair, they've given us reasons to believe, man. Like with the new easy anti-cheat and all the stuff they're doing.
I don't like it.
Cannot choke this game. Cannot choke this game if you're Q-Lean.
ابغى اسكب كيف؟
Cannot choke it.
ايوه كذا خلاص.
One told me they're using Cloud to make cheats.
طيب. ويلي يمسك
I
كورة.
think that if somebody is programming something, it's safe to assume they're being assisted by AI in some way. I mean, they might not be, but now if you're trying to tell me that they're saying that like Claude with no assistance is doing an entire, you know, cheat for them, that'd be surprising. Okay, this is R8. R8's game has started as well. And this is their game 1. And they're doing a lot of chatting with each other. No, it's not. Zoomer take? I mean, I think there's a difference between the AI coding things for you and assisting. Is that Saudi Fear? You think this guy looks like Saudi me? Isn't AI bad at developing niche software? Like if you're promoting a website or prompting a website, it should be fine, but it's something like cheats or graphics programming. Yeah, I honestly don't expect it to be very good. I would be surprised to hear that Claude could do it by itself. But do they mean that? Do they mean they're just asking Claude to do it and it's making it for them? I doubt that. Zoomer take, was that the only default? Oh, what did the only default say? Programming without AI is just dumb? No, I bet I would be doing majority of programming without AI if I was still at my job. Because like a big system, I mean, I say without AI, I would like AI autocomplete is just way better than you know, like the autocompletes of old. So like at the very least, wouldn't it be helpful there? I haven't programmed in like production official company type programming in a long time, but it's just like at some point, if all you took was like a slightly advanced autocomplete from AI, is that not just helpful? And I'm sure there's more you could take as well. What I'll say is that somebody who's done a lot of vibe coding, as you guys say, for stuff for stream, is I don't love how it builds stuff necessarily. Like it builds stuff way too involved often. It's like never done it kind of like how it responds, like how AI responds to messages. You'd be like, tell me one sentence about the moon, and it'll be like, 3 paragraphs about the moon. You're like, that's not what I said. I wanted one quick sentence fact about the moon, and you didn't give that to me. It kind of codes the same way. AI codes the same way. It's like, hey, give me a quick 1 + 1. It's like, I gave you a 1 + 1, and I also gave you 6 different ways to initiate and safeguard. And whoa, dude, chill out. Like, this is just not what I needed in this, but the cow jumped over it, dude. That factoid you just gave right there, AI could never do. All right, I think R8's won this game 1. Do we go back to Q-Lean versus NMT? I just finished watching the NA1's VOD. You and Johnny casting together as peak. Yo, thank you. I feel like we do a good job. You know what could really help me out in life, love, and the pursuit of happiness? Getting hired to be an RLCS caster. I just feel like that would just help just a lot. But maybe one day, who knows? Maybe they add more ones. What jobs do you think AI will take over? I don't know. I think it'll eliminate some menial jobs, but it creates more jobs. We just don't know what they'll be yet. I like to have a little bit more optimistic take. I know the very popular internet take is like, AI will destroy us. It will burn down our forests, consume all our water, and we will just die a slow, painful death as last person loses every one of their jobs. Which I don't necessarily agree with. It feels a little bit too doomer, but AI wiping out Rocket League showmatch streamers first. You just got an orange merc. Creating new jobs doesn't really help those who lost them. No, it won't. I mean, there's, you know, won't sugarcoat it, right? You like the people who lose jobs probably won't be the same people who acquire the new jobs. But, you know, has there been any advancement in technologies that doesn't like end up removing some human labor out of the question? Like, I don't know.
Allah, haram, haram.
You're preying on AI to take my job. I don't want to work anymore. I'm not sure the AI would keep you in the loop, gamer. I'm not sure the AI keeps you getting the paycheck if it takes your job. Create an AI Rocket League caster. You know, it's interesting. I don't think that would work very well. I mean, they might kind of commentate a little bit, but like, I feel like humans have been able to catch on really quick to soul. In writing, in content, in almost everything, and you can just kind of recognize really quickly when there's no human soul. For example, I mess up stuff all the time, and now that's become even more endearing than it once was, because you have this robot official AI things that will like do things way too weirdly perfect, and now we cling on to the mess ups that the real humans make, and we're like, oh, so comforting. Just give it the sassy Alexa persona. And you know what's funny is my favorite part of AI is actually when it messes up. when we use it for TTS voices and it like shadow and it messes up, like that's the one time it's like, just like one of us. Cardiac. No AI could recreate Jorby's secret innuendos per minute during his casting. Also, an AI commentator wouldn't say that Moxie has made a shot 1439 times during a live broadcast. What I said, if we're being picky about it, is I said, do we want to... Okay, that game's game's already over. I think R8's going to win. I think this is a closer game.
مين كيولين؟ كيولين.
What I said was Moxie has seen that kickoff
كيو.
1,439 times
أكيد بشجع كيولين.
this week or something like that. Because I said 1,439 times, and I was like, ooh, if I say that in his career, that's actually kind of low. Like, what's the right amount of time that he has seen that in his career? And I cited week as like a good representation of how much he's seen it. You need the bull-blooded voice right now. Is bull-blooded here? Who was bull-blooded? I forget. Bull-blooded was... I liked Afterpone's voice, the winner. Oh, bull-blooded was the... Oh, the okay.
لا تتوقع والله. لا تتوقعها مني. أنا اللي
Zach is back, had the best voice.
دايما معه.
He had the Nupo voice, the Arabic voice. Koi had a good voice. I really liked the Goalie Sand voice too, though. Goalie Sand's voice is one of the better ones.
هدف.
Have you ever used your caster voice with Baby Feer?
ورا شو.
You know, that's an interesting question. I think Dr. Fear has said I've like gone streamer voice with them before. But I don't know. She's also said that I will like commentate life at times or something. I can't. Oh, Mawson. The old guard is showing the youngins how it's done. Oh, that camera work was. That was like highlight reel camera work. And now we're hard attached to Mawson.
ليش كذا الكاميرا؟
Reverse LARP? What is, wait, did I reverse LARP? Fear doesn't read YouTube chat? Oh, sorry. Can you please unban me on Twitch? Is that Zimmy? Nah. Apologies for not ever watching every second of mainstream, but were you ever able to work DSC in? No, I don't know how I'd work it in. DSC is much tougher to work in. I've worked in 1439 twice now. What's your opinion on RLCS this year so far? Personally, it's been kind of boring besides 1s and 2s. Still looking forward to Worlds. I was talking to Jaunt in the green room during 1s, and we seemed to agree that 1s was exciting. I think 1's viewership was higher than the 1s and 2's viewership. I think both were higher than the 3v3 opens. Like, obviously the 3v3 opens are diluted. Maybe if the 3v3 opens was only one of them, it would be higher viewed. But like, the 1s and 2s are not just side quests that are so boring that they have like 1/5 of the viewership or whatever. People are interested in 1s and 2s. I have extra bias. I would love 1s to expand, because if 1s expands, they probably hire me for more stuff. Hopefully. I feel like I do a good enough job for them to want to keep me around. 1439, they do 3 months tier 1. I'd like to think that if I was the boss hiring Fear, I'd be like, hey, that Fear guy actually kind of does a good job. Should we have him do some more? It's pretty funny because everyone else in the system is so used to having commentated and stuff before that they're all like, showing up, you know, maybe a couple minutes late. It's whatever. Just a little bit more casual. I'm there like right away. I've checked in immediately at the call time, and I'm here and ready to contribute to the stream. Everyone's like, chill, bro. One's had a dedicated history built up over multiple years. Two's far less so. The interest in both shows. You feel like Two's is at least an obvious choice to invest more in. Most played game mode, probably also most watched on YouTube. Nah, One's is the most watched, right? I don't know. I guess maybe. I feel like the One's fandom on YouTube is just so strong. But I guess like a random content creator making a video often does it in twos. So
تعالي اكيد
twos is not the best watch competitively right now either because
نختبرك
Zen and Ator are just too good.
انتبهوا على معاذ ترى احب معاذ انا والله انتبهوا له
كلنا نحب معاه.
ودوا سريلانكا
Its reputation is too casual and it showed in RLCS.
سريلانكا والله
People played it like ranked. I mean, they should though almost, you know?
لا سفر سريلانكا روح باريس لا.
That's their thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of practice.
في هناك ينتظر واحد اسمه رضوان
Yeah, I guess Zen and Ato boot camping and practicing in show matches and
يقلون حياهم في الجيم مع الحب والتقدير
if only everyone wanted to do that.
قلة الادب
لا انت
والله.
انت شكلك ما تابعت الاسبوع الماضي وكانت القيام مفوضه تعرف اللي قاطعين كم لهم اخر شيء
كانوا
لعبوا
يلعبون
ميجر باريس يب
But ranked is just free play plus for these guys. Yeah.
انشغلوا.
Yep, I can agree with that.
اوكي فكان
How many teams in the top 32 did twos? I'd say 32 of them.
حلو ازين عشان يبدون
By top 32, like when they're in that Swiss, I bet they're common.
نايس
Maybe not, but maybe some of the better teams who know for sure they're gonna like 3-0 through. But I bet they're
يا اخي شلون اول مباراه
getting in Discord. At that point, they're with their friends. Like they picked a friend to team with. They're not playing random, teammates. So they probably don't mind getting in a call with them.
باي لعبه والله العظيم باي لعبه ما تجي زي كذا حتى ببجي موبايل اذا جاي يقسمون مجموعات.
Have you heard their comms? Whose comms? Zen and Ato were chilling. Most others crumbled under the pressure. Well, they did all the right prep though.
غريبة مرة بعد منهم والله انها غريبة مرة بس عاد
Yo, deep fried love. Look at the 100 stream streak. I feel like we've had a big increase in 100 stream streakers to get that VIP badge. All right, R8 I think is cooking these guys. I think this is 2-0 R8. We'll go back here. Like I said before, I think they've created new ways to like keep your stream streak going and not lose it. But at the end of the day, if you're putting in that work and you're missing a stream and you're making sure you pull up every VOD and re-grab your streak or wherever, however you do it, and you get to 100, I think you're probably still a VIP. Cygnus Music, name of the 15 months prime. Not everybody can be released rope. I'm not sure I saw released rope in the previous stream. Was released rope at the Twitch chat survivor for head mod? Feer, do you have any haters? Like, do you get hate comments? What would they even hate you on? I used to get a bit more haters. Let me think. What are my number one haters hating me on? So for a long time, I got hated on for ball knowledge because everyone was probably right, to be honest. I hadn't like commentated enough games really and probably not watched enough pro level ones to really have the best ball knowledge. So a lot of people were like, man, I really don't want to watch this guy. He doesn't know jack, but he has the best players. Like he's got Chronic versus Daniel. So I have to watch that because those players are good, even though this commentator doesn't know ball. I don't get that criticism anymore. So I've either attained ball knowledge or people have been fooled into thinking I have it. What do people let me pull up my YouTube comments and see. What's the most recent hate? Because you get hate for sure. And the hate comments stick in your head a lot better. Fear, where are you? 2 days ago. So I'm currently getting hate for not uploading.
ما ادري بعد شوي بضحك عليه. استغفر الله العلي العظيم.
I don't know if maybe YouTube is like filtering out hate nowadays. Oh, here we go. Bro, you talk too much about everything but the game in front of us. Stop. That is a very, very common. That's like the most common hate. And in fact, I got kind of like reverse hate on the YouTube videos for a bit. People were like, hey, you actually talk about the game, whereas Jaunt doesn't. And I was like, I'm not sure that's even the case necessarily. And it's our job as streamers to, I don't know, talk about all of the Rocket League sphere. I never understood. I never like agreed with the hate. But then came the time for me to get the hate because I guess I don't focus on the games as much anymore. I mean, especially if I were to upload a YouTube video right now, clearly we're like kind of passively watching the games. But I mean, watching ones as a podcast, exactly. That's, I mean, how I see it is it's a very slow, you know, burn. There's fun moments at times, but oftentimes you just talk about the scene, the players in general. Obviously, if you watch the RLCS ones, it's a bit different. Like me and Johnny weren't just like yapping about the scene during the grand finals, but there's a difference when show matches are happening. But that's like a very common hate no matter what. Even if I disagree with it, and I think talking about the scene in general is usually a good idea to do to some, people will always say, you'll say anything except for something about the game in front of us. Any chance you make 3 show matches? You know, somebody asked, like, oh, why don't you get some LCQ show matches? And first off, collecting 6 people is like impossible. One of the reasons why one's show match is so easy, you just need to get 2 people to be down to play. 2s is already pretty tough. So getting 6 is rough. And
Space Station Gaming needs to be humbled.
Maybe they will. They made worlds in 1s, 2s, and 3s though. Fear, I've got a YouTube idea for you. You could react to this pants grab. I like how most of your clips and edits and videos start with you yapping about random stuff and then going, oh! Isn't that what all of them are? Wait, I don't watch Edit Tim, but are you telling me that like the other watch partiers are just like adding a third commentator to the mix? Just staring down the gameplay? Other watch partiers are more locked into the game? Alright, fine. I won't interact with you guys. This is actually them losing, right? I know it says 1-1, but I think this is GG's, right? Yeah. Pretty sure that is NMT winning, despite the fact that they did not have that on the overlay. Garrett G and CJ are not locked in. Oh, I said I like that you do that. I see. I'll be honest, I commend anybody who can sit like for 7 hours a day being purely locked into the games. The way I see it, I lock into the games and moments that are the relevant ones. Ooh. Are they just styling on him now? Dude, they are. They're like pre-jumping each other. Locks into the goal replays. Exactly, dude. Have you seen Alpha Cap do your voice? I've heard him do chat. Here we go. Does he do more than that?
يلا خلص الجيم يا رب خلص الجيم لانه بيقذفوني حقين ابك يا اخوان والعياذ بالله 10 ثواني قفلون R8 بنروح الجيم سكب يا اخوان بنروح جيم سكب. They almost scored a 0-second psycho clear pass last game. I think this is GG's because this is DFH Stadium. Spoiler, R8 wins. Oh my goodness, John is seconds ahead. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a spoiler because it's 2-0 at 0 seconds. Oh! The spoiler is that there's no more goals. Did the Stallions make it through? Connect to the internet? Uh-oh. Oh, YouTube for a second said I wasn't connected to the internet, but it doesn't look like I effed or anything. DOS 3-0'd Dark. Q-Lean is streaming, so we could have one more round potentially.
I might go make some toast. I had a banana. Might eat some toast. I bet Stallions are already playing. I wonder if we go look at the blast. Wait, was HWS? Was that Dracula? Is Dracula actually in games now? Or is he just playing ranked? No, he's in a private match. This is the game that... Is he live right now? Is he just staring at a paused screen? I think he's live. He's got chatters chatting. Was this his team? No. He was a part of Black Council. Wait, HWS is the one who has a stream. No, this should be him. Is this him playing Stallions? Banana, toast, do you have the runs? I may or may not. I've had some issues for the past 48 hours. I had them yesterday too. Who is NMT? It is Nader, Mawson, and Tahlam. Good old Brat, dude. Oh, look, we might have a game. It's it's streamed in an interesting fashion. Could you please full screen it, Dracula? Could you please full screen it? You think Nush would Discord stream to me if I asked him? The Stallions are already winning, but they're playing... Oh, wait, Willie V is in here. Oh, he's in. They let Willie V in? Isn't he a Twisted Minds content creator?
طيب ولي بدفن انا عادي.
خذ راحتك يا قلبي وسوي اللي تبي.
لبى قلبك شكرا لك والله ما قصرت.
مدخلني يا قلبي انت اللي مدخلني.
الله يسعدك يا حبيبي.
جعلك في الجنه يا بعد.
Is he talking to Dracula?
يا هلا.
منورين طرف رايت. ها يا جماعه لا تقصرون بالفولوات دلعونا. الجيم يحب الجيم بينشاف لا تشيلون هم. لا تشيلون هم يا اخوان ما راح يفوتكم شيء من الجيم.
Okay, this is Stallions in the orange.
انا ما ادري بيلغون الهدف ولا مو بلاغينه ولا وش بيسوون ولا ما ادري الصراحه. خلنا نتاكد من الامور انها زينه يا اخوان.
Really gets to actually be in the game, so we might as well just watch here.
لكم شات من طرف شونك احلى طرف والله. طرف ريكو ارحبوا سما منورين اقسم بالله. ايه كل شيء تمام. نايس اعكس الالوان.
I hear all the game twice. That's an interesting problem to get randomly.
عكسناهم ضبطناها.
Oh, is this Stallions? I can't read the Arabic. Stallions is the orange team. I thought this is a lot of words for Stallions, to be honest, but what do I know?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بدأت المباراة يا اخوان. فريق ستاليونز ضد فريق سكب. سكب طبعا هم الازرق، احنا داخلين من طرف سكب والشباب ضد ستاليونز، فهذا جيم حلو الصراحة. في حال خسروا فريق سكب
I'm gonna leave you guys with Stallions for a bit.
الله
I might go make like a little piece of toast or something.
احنا داخلين من طرف سكب، من طرف الفريق الازرق يا جماعة. بث 3 منصات. اي نعم يا اخوان قاعدين نبث في تويتش وكيك واليوتيوب. منورين يا حبايب. اللي يبغى دروبز يا اخوان في دروبز الروكت باكيجات اتوقع موجوده بس في التويتش. فاللي يبي دروبز وباكيجات جوا لعبه روكت ليج يخش بث التويتش. بس منورين عموما كل المنصات منورين. الله يحييكم يا حبايب. لا تضوج يا ويلي لا تضوج يا توبز. منور يا نايف. ما في دروبز اون بالعنوان بحطها تم خلاص. نايس يا دريمر اي عينك. والسلام يا ميمو اهلا وسهلا. ولكم حقين اليوتيوب يا حبايب والكاميرتين. حياكم الله جميعا. اوكي الى الحين اللعب 50-50 صدق. ستالينز متقدمين 1-0 من هدف في الدقائق الاولى كان فيه شويه لقلقه عند فريق سكب. بس لسه اللعب 50-50. في ضغط شويتين من ستاليونز الصدق. CN7 علي ولا اسمك كان حالي؟ ما اعرف ترى، ما ودي اعطب الليله عليك. كان حل يعني اناديك. عدل النتيجه 50-50 انت عدلها. وشو 1-0 هي ايش فيك؟ وش بك يا قلبي؟ كان حل خلاص اناديك كان حل. ويلكم يا مون، اهلا وسهلا. كان حالي افضل. اقسم بالله يكون نور. طيب ناديه مؤسس القرود بعد. وش السالفه ذولا وين يتاهلون؟ طيب يا جماعه الخير بشرح لكم. في بطوله كاس عالم في امريكا. خرب بيتك يا دكسي مجنون يا سكب. سلام يا البارتنر، سلام يا البارتنر. الله هدف جميل. يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري. هوب حلوه يا كبير حلوه. طيب يا اخوان البطوله هذه تاهل مقعد واحد من الشرق الاوسط الى امريكا. تمام؟ توستد وفالكون متاهلين اوريدي لبطوله امريكا. هذه كاس العالم تلعب شهر 9 ان شاء الله. اوكي؟ توستد فالكونز متاهلين اوريدي. باقي فريق واحد من الشرق الاوسط بيتاهل. مين بيكون؟ ما حد عارف. ممكن يكون R8، ممكن يكون ستاليونز، ممكن يكون فريق سكب اللي قاعد يلعب حاليا الفريق الازرق، ممكن يكون فريق كيولين، ممكن يكون فريق رفحه. في اكثر من فريق مشارك في البطوله. تمام؟ في 16 فريق موجود الحين هذا الاسبوع. 16 فريق، واحد منهم بس بيتاهل. اليوم في اقيام بتخلي معنا يبقون توب 8، من اصل 16 بيبقون 8. الثمانية هذولا بكره بيتصفى منهم 2 يبقون 6 يلعبون الاسبوع الجاي، وفريق واحد من هال6 يتاهل بطولة العالم مع توسل وفالكون. وضحت يا اخوان؟ ان شاء الله انها وضحت، ان شاء الله ان شرحي تمام. اقسم بالله ملكي يا نش بالريوس، والله العظيم ملكي. مس شويه من ديكس، توقع ان في احد وراه يشيل الكوره بس هجت. اسف يا قلبي حقك علي ما انتبهت لهدفهم. معليش يا هاريكين عادي تصير يا قلبي، ايش دعوه، الامور طيبه. ارحب يا ديكس، هلا والله. ويلكم يا قلبي ويلكم. وضحت شرحك تمام. حي عينك والله يا استاذ ستيتش. ما ادري مني عنكم، ما ادري عنكم. ما عليه لا تضوج يا توبس، لا تضوجين، اسعوا صدوركم. وحدوه ملكيه اقسم بالله. بس يلا يا سكب، انا اشجع فريق سكب يا اخوان، انا اشجع الزرق، انا اشجع الفريق الازرق ذو القلب الازرق. ليش؟ انه دخلوني اللوبي. اللي يدخلني اللوبي انا اشجعه يا اخوان. اي فريق دخلني اللوبي اشجعه. واللي يتذكر حق اليوتيوب لايكات، تكفون حق اليوتيوب يا حبايب، لايك تكفون، اضغطوا زر اللايك، زر الاعجاب اضغط عليه. حرام والله ما تدور ذيك تقدر تشيلها والله. احس كان يقدر يشيلها لو معه شويه بوست زياده والله. مشكله ما معه بوست الا كان شالها. حق اليوتيوب ها لا تقصرون بالله، اضغطوا لنا اللايك عشان البث يطلع في المقترحات للناس. كمان مان، كمان برو، لا تنشال هذه حب. لا يا الماتادور تكفى. ايش هذه يا ابو راس؟ فالكون 0 نقاط فتل فيوري طلع.
Mr. Zigzagoon, 13 months.
كل
What I miss? Are they peeking on him?
اقول متى بث نهائي ايبكس بكره؟ بنبث ايبكس بكره الساعه 1 الظهر يا اخوان ايبكس، ولا الساعه 4 العصر؟ متى بتكون ايبكس؟ دائما بثيت الصباح فاتتك ستريت فايتر. مو ستريت فايتر اصلا اسمها فتل فيوري يا ميومن. وبعدين مباريات اليوم توقعت انها ما تاثر كثير الصدق، بس طلعوا كل لعيبه فالكونز في فتل فيوري للاسف. توقعت على الاقل واحد منهم يوصل توب 8، بس هي بانت مواريها من خروج شاوهاي الصراحه، هو اللي تعول عليه انه يوصل بعيد، البقيه يعني خذ وخل. لكن الامل في ايبكس ليجند بكره. ايبكس الساعه كم يا جماعه بكره؟ ايبكس ليجند هي اللي بنبثها بكره، بنركز عليها مع روكيت ليج بعدها ان شاء الله. روكيت ليج الساعه 7 تكون بنلف عليها. فير يتابع بثك. ويلكم برو. Sorry, I'm speaking too much. I will be a little bit calm.
No.
Right now it's one nail for stallions.
You can't speak too much. You speak too much as a streamer.
Wait. It's type stallions.
Surely not, right?
WS اساس هم بعد يتفرجون يا اخوان يكونون فاهمين علينا. يا رجال فيتاليتي طلعوا من فالو وكانوا مرشحين، لعبهم حق فتل فيوري توب 8، خايف يجيب لهم نقاط.
You just go make toast at 1:40 in the
لا
afternoon.
هم طلعوا من فالو كويس ترى، كانوا مرشحين صدق.
It's
How I
10:40 for me.
يا زكي بس تربط حسابك في تويتش وتقول بسم الله.
But also
حرفيا اربط حسابك في تويتش وناظر البث، تابعه خلاص.
got some stomach pains.
كاس العالم متى يبدا؟ بدا يعيد بكره النهائي بعض الالعاب، بكره نهائي فتل فيوري، نهائي اكس ليجند.
If you know what I
نهائي
mean.
فتل فيوري بكره.
You have a request?
واحد
Please
صفر
make
حاليا
a
للستاديوم
chat
يا
mode
اخوان
where
على
breaking
تيم
a streak of
هوس
anything
فريق
gets you
سكن.
timed out. I think I have done that. Well,
نهائي بعد 20
I
ساعه.
guess we did it with DSC.
يعني 20.
I wouldn't want it to
20
encourage
بالضبط ولا 20
copy
و20
pastas
دقيقه
though.
بالضبط؟ ابي بالضبط الوقت يا ايهم عشان احسبها صح. حلو بيكون وقته كويس احس.
You didn't know toast had a time limit?
أربعة ونص نهائي بيكس. نايس حلو.
Stomach pain gang.
يعني نقوم الظهر
I was thinking
رايقين
about it.
ونضبط الليله.
Well, I sat in the toilet just now during my break. That I did not get gut sicknesses like ever.
الى الحين الصدق ستاليونز قاعدين يلعبون
And I'm
احسن، بس
thinking it's
اخطاء
because I have
بسيطه
kids
والله
now.
من فريق
And
سكن.
they're going and picking them up and giving them to me, but I
فريق
just
هوس
did
قاعدين
not get
يغلطون
them.
اغلاط بسيطه والله بس يا اخوان الصراحه يعني.
Like ever.
لو يعدون اغلاطهم
So
اللي
I'm
في
assuming it's,
الكيك اوف بعض
their fault.
الاهداف اللي دخلت كذا صار في مس غريب مره من ديكس.
Are you sick? Yeah, I think so. Because I think my wife was sick with a like a
لو يعدون الاغلاط
some sort of
البسيطه دي اللي
gut
في
problem.
الدفاع،
Do you
المسات
people-
ذي الغريبه اللي تصير،
do people get diarrhea without being sick?
بيكون الجيم كلوز
I guess you
والله.
could eat something bad, but like
موصلني الجيران اضرب
what
ويلي
I'll
ليش
say
يا
is I
برا؟
had like the
عسى خير.
fevers the first day too, like or like the aches
هل في امل تويستد يحقق اي دبليو سي؟
over my
من
body,
ناحيه
which is
رقميه
I feel like usually indicative
كل شيء
like you're
جايز،
sick,
بس
right?
منطقيا الصراحه لا صعبه مره. يعني فالكون فيتاليتي ليكويد واي جي جي هذول كلهم
Hot
حظوظهم
girls
اعلى
have
من تويستد
IBS.
صراحه.
Can the Johnny Boy versus Feer with
يعني
Jack
بالنسبة لي
with Jack commentary be discounted to
حتى في بي والله بعد.
9,999,999
انا بالنسبه لي تويستد اذا
for
جاب
one day?
الرابع
Do
بكون
you
راضي،
have
الرابع
9
خامس انا
million?
بكون راضي الصراحه.
Tell me you don't have 9
كأس
million
العالم.
points.
بس كل شيء جايز يعني، هي على حسب توافيق اللاعبين في البطولات والاشياء ذي. اوكي لكن المتوقع لتويستد يعني احس انه
Tell me
رابع
tie
خامس
strips you are not
سادس.
sitting on 9 million points.
بس تركم بارزون جاب المركز الاخير امس، وفيتاليتي صايرين كويسين بعد ما جاهم سميث. الله هو انا ما ادري ليش طلعوا سميث، لكن هم ابخص وهم ادرى ان شاء الله. نشوف شخرتها معهم. ولسه وارزون يعني بطولاتها كثير.
A different reward that you could redeem.
انا احس الوضع غير منطقي كذا.
And I can give it back to you just to flex that you have 10 million if you actually did.
لا قاعد اتكلم عن اي دبليو سي بشكل عام يا اخوان كترتيب النقاط، ما هو في
I cannot see how many points
ما
you
هو في
guys
لعبه
have.
روكت ان شاء الله الوسط قادر انه يجيب توب 4. نفس الكلام في اوفر ان شاء الله يحققون اللقب بعد. انت واصل نهائي ميجر باريس فتقدر تجيب البطوله ان شاء الله.
Falcons are not in last chance qualifier. They're in the play-ins though.
انت في باريس كان اداك كويس.
So what that means is they're already into the final bracket to make worlds.
يبدا الاي دبليو سي بدا يا جماعه بدا.
But they will have to
بس
beat
بعض
a couple
الألعاب،
teams to do it.
الحين تلعب ما تهمكم كثير فعشان كذا تشوف
And
انك
the
ما
couple
دريت.
teams will have to beat is basically who we're deciding right now.
الالعاب اللي موجوده زي ايبكس فالورانت الاشياء هذه. بنبث بكره نهائي ايبكس في فالكون ان شاء الله.
You haven't been keeping up with LCQ, who's looking good? I mean, me neither. Today's the first day. Stallions are 8.
ما في جيم ما في
DOS look like they'll all go through uppers, which are the 3 best teams. So
اصبر لم الاسيست والله بس ماشي ما في احد يكمل. شفتوه فكوا نفسهم بس فريق هوس من
by the time of Worlds, you should be there. 10 milli points, and you haven't once wanted a VIP. I mean, you could get a VIP with time to spare. You could get wait. You're at 10 milli. You're telling me you could redeem like hundreds of VIPs,
متى يبدا دوري
and you
الصناع؟
just
ما في
don't.
دوري الصناع ذا السنه يا اخوان الا لو بيكون شهر 11 الحين ما في
100 million guaranteed.
بث
You can
بطولة
get like
فيفا
100
بكرة إن شاء
guaranteed
الله يلحقون،
VIPs.
يس في لعيبة
And you
سعوديين
decided I'll
يلعبون
just
بكرة.
chill on it.
فبنبثها بنشوف بالضبط الساعة كم مبارياتهم بنحاول نبثها. بس مشكلة بث فيفا
The NA team that gets through LCQ plays Falcons first round.
تعرف مين اللي بيلعب، هل بيبثون مباراته ولا لا. لأن مثلا على سبيل المثال الساعة 4
Who are we rooting for? I mean, I root for Stallions. I like Nush.
4 جيم تلعب في نفس الوقت.
Nush is my guy.
جيم وفوزي عادي بثون جيم ثاني بيسحبون عليك. نايس 1 والله من تروك واسيست خرافي والله من نش. اسيست خرافي والله.
Falcons versus Foot. Look at that chain dashing pass.
خلا انت وضميرك والله. نايس 1 والله.
You got your Steam sign?
ستالينز قاعدين يلعبون افضل.
Wow.
نايس.
And now you're just waiting out to see if you can get.
عليه الحظ ردي شويتين يا
Dude,
سكاب.
do you bet 250k every time you bet?
لسه باقي جيم 3.
Because you can like just lose and get away with it easy. I'm still saving up for a Steam sign. Yes, I know you are. You use it every time you finally have enough. And I can't even tell if I've like given you the correct amount because I usually like, oh, they redeemed it. Did I already sign them? And then I'll check their page. It's like, okay, I've 7 or 8 different messages on this page, one every couple months. I don't know if
الى الحين ستاليونز قاعدين يلعبون افضل والله.
Nush is clean, dude.
ستاليونز مره
DSC
كويسين.
Miku.
فريق هوس ما هو لاقين نفسهم قدام والله.
You're still saving up for a VIP coin flip, hoping to get banned this time.
بس لسه اهم شيء المنتل. جيم 3 تحسن كل شيء والله.
One time you sign twice in a week for one redeem. See, it's hard to keep track, Arjun.
طيب دقيقة بس عشان اتاكد من كم حاجة. 2-0 حاليا يا اخوان للستاليونز. باقي جيم زيادة. ان شاء الله تيم هوس يقدر يرجع. ودي اشوف سكا بيفوز صدق. بس عوافي لو خسروا عندهم جيم زيادة. خلوني اوريكم.
Why did you redeem it? Wait, what did I redeem?
يبقى لهم جيم لوزر. شوفوا هذا جيمهم. في حال خسروا لا قدر الله بينزلون لوزر يقابلون ريبرتو دينيرو ولا الثاني الفريق هذا اللي هنا.
Are you gonna watch that game? Is Willie gonna watch that game? Do we get to watch Dark versus?
فايزين ان شاء الله بيقلبونها. بسم الله خلونا نشوف
potentially one of these teams
كيف تصير والحياة كيف تمشي.
Inshallah.
يا رب.
I tried to hit spectate. I'm just trying to click on his spectate. I didn't actually click the button though. I did catch myself. Does anyone play No Man's Sky and want to give me $1 billion?
طيب نايس.
Chat, should we just accept it and become a World of Warcraft stream?
اوكي معلش.
I feel like it's our fate, you know? Why not just lean into it now?
الله يتقبل يا حبيبي دريمر. لا تنسون الصلاة اي والله يا اخوان. اللي ما صلى يصلي
That's cool you have your own brain rot with that DSC-ish.
اعملوا لآخرتكم قبل دنياكم يا حلوين.
It's interesting to talk about it so negatively, but yet you do seem to think it's genuinely cool.
شكرا. حلو سكب يلا هذه حقتكم. هذه هجمتكم تكفون.
I've never played Factorio.
ليه راح للبمب ولا اي شيء والله ما تدور. فجره. فارقين شويه ستاليونز والله فارقين ستاليونز. شوف فيك له حلوه ما تدور اللعيب.
Please don't. I will not watch anymore.
ستاليونز افضل الصدق.
Are you guys diehards? You'll watch any game, but not if it's WoW. If it's WoW, you're out.
وش الاتيام الموجوده؟ PRA
Dorby! I feel like you're Dorby's close friend.
قاعد يلعب الحين هذا تيمه.
Feer, love the stream. I wish I could hear you. Uh-oh. You want me to turn him down a little bit?
في اكثر من تيم عمري يا سكب. اهم شيء يا اخوان ايش؟ المنتل تركيز.
A couple different people have said I'm too quiet.
تكفون تيم هاوس. يلا يا ديكس. يلا يا ماتادور.
You have zero interest in WoW, sadly.
تركيز بس يا رجال تركيز.
That's right. I don't necessarily plan to become a WoW streamer exclusively. But it's just, when I think about the games that I've played throughout my life, WoW, Rocket League, League of Legends, maybe a bit of Call of Duty. Those might be all the biggest ones. Probably enjoyed WoW and Rocket League the most. I mean, I don't know. I played a little bit of Elden Ring, but I'm not sure any game that I played a little bit. I don't know if I'm counting Ever played Clone Hero? I mean, it's just Guitar Hero, right?
دوس موجود يا اخوان. سسبكت واوبس ودكتور نون
Played a little bit, like everyone
اتوقع انهم
did.
تاهلوا، اتوقع انهم فازوا قيامهم.
Bang? Oh.
بيبين الحين معنا بعد شوي جيم R8 ضد مين والايام
Yeah,
الثانيه.
but with so many songs.
بكره ان شاء الله راح نبث لهم.
Chat, should I play DDR on stream?
بكره نهائي ايبكس يا اخوان.
I played that more.
بعد مباراة فالكونز ان شاء الله راح نخش على بعد ما تنتهي
I was better at DDR than I was
في R8 في ستاليونز بيكون في كيولين
Guitar Hero.
في فريق دوس.
Have you ever played Guild Wars 2?
فريق سكب موجود فالكون. لا تويستد وفالكونز يا اخوان.
Do WoW but be a DD healer.
تويستد وفالكون
I don't even know what that is, dude.
طبول مليون يا بعد.
Was a DD healer a thing back when I played in BC? Play Flash Revolution? Is that DDR?
نايس ون.
Play Rocket League on a DDR pad?
ستاليونز هذا الفرق اللي موجود الصدق.
That does feel like it'd be hard, but I think Waiton has already done that, right?
المنتل عندهم نظيف
You'd give subs if Feer plays Factorio?
يعني الصراحة في البطولات.
How many?
معهم بس يعني.
How many we talking? Flash Revolution.
ديكس حقك تكفى خذ البوست. اوكي.
Is it a web-based game? I just pulled up the site for it. Oh, you got to download it.
ما عليك يا جيكس، ما عليك، هنا محترفين هنا، مو باقيام رانك وناس راندوم. بس والله هذا هوس يدقشوني شوي. اي مو شوي والله يا مورفن، والله مو شوي، كويسين والله كويسين صدق. الجيم الاول ترى هجت معهم اخطاء بسيطه.
Play Tetrio.
اخطاء دفاعيه يعني ما تصير.
Is that Tetris?
خلاص تضرب النفسيه.
Username Feer.
تعطي النفسيه بس حاولوا يرجعون الجيم الثاني.
Good to see you again. Feer is registered. Oh, I've played before.
منتل نظيف، رجعوا ورستوا المنتل.
I'm gonna say I forgot. Never mind. Don't give me a name. Just join me in
randomly. ما استبعد
randomly.
الصراحه يجيبون الثاني الحين ولا يقفلونه بالثالث، لان بنشوف ستاليونز الحين مره اجريسيف قدام. لا تكفى لا.
Okay, it is Tetris. That's literally all I wanted to do was find out if it was Tetris. And I tabbed through a bunch of noises.
حرام والله حرام. تقدموا بزياده.
El Matador. I feel like the Stallions are just playing with them, but they got a score. Asking you shall receive. There you go.
منتل ولا تلقون كيك اوف. والله كيك اوف ذا خطير.
Dude, Taruk is. Do both him and Nush rock the same preset? He's rocking the Nush preset. Although I don't know if he uses that same bomb.
ستاليونز يا اخوان مرشح. ستاليونز فاز على تويستد، فاز على فالكون. يعني فريق ما هو بالهين ترى. وان اليوم فريق هوس قاعد ينافس، ترى هذا شيء كويس لهم. مستقبل مشرق ان شاء الله. يا عمري الهدف. يا فيري قبله ورانا. تشجع مين؟ انا اشجع بهذا الجيم الصراحه فريق سكب، لانهم يدخلون اللوبي يعني. نو هارد فيلينجز يعني، ولا اخواني وحبايبي لعيبه ستاليونز.
Are we going OT? Dex just dodged a demo while setting up a dash. Ooh, what a save.
اللوبي اطبل لك، اشجعك. بلط لك البحر. رايحين اوفر تايم.
Taruk? No overtime. Overtime. Not for Taruk. Oh, Nush scores these, unfortunately. If you're an HWS fan. Oh, he didn't.
Okay.
Nobody even took his pass.
يا رب الكيك اوف بس، انتبهوا الكيك اوف. حلوه يا ديكس، يلا واحده يا ديكس، نايس وان يا ديكس، حلوه. انتبهوا يا عيال، انتبهوا تكفون دبل كوميت ما نبيه. يلا يا فيري. مقعد ثالث المينا. اي في مقعد ثالث المينا يا سكاي داش بالضبط. مقعد ثالث المينا مع تويستد وفالكون. تويستد وفالكون اوريدي من المينا، باقي مقعد اضافي. يا بياخذون R8 ستاليونز كيولن اي فريق من الموجودين.
Bump.
تكفى انتبه.
Oh, never mind. Just get dunked in. I was like, I thought it was gonna be on target already, and it just needed a bump to finish it. But
خير والله معوضين خير. في جيم زياده يا اخوان، في جيم زياده الفريق سكب وراح نكمل معاهم.
nice shot, Mr. Twiz. GG's. Stallions advance. I don't know why their game was played so much later than everyone else's. I don't know why we got to watch all three of those. Did NALCQ finish last weekend? No, it continues with Swiss tonight, and then it'll be tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, NA, Mena, E, all the LCQs. All the LCQ content a man could ever want or need tomorrow. I think we could still get some Q-Lean and some Robert De Niro games, potentially. Depends if Willie V has access to them or not. Chat, you guys want to type Smash Point Shmay? I mean, we've had this up for a while now. We actually got some gameplay. We were worried we weren't going to. Can you play Sweet Hamster Days? Will you watch NALCQ? Nah, it's going to be at like 4 p.m. my time. And that's swim lessons time. Swim lessons. New Deep Rock Galactic is a roguelike and is super fun. Fear should do a show match, but who would play in it? Maybe all you guys would play in this marbles match. You're learning to swim? You know, I could probably afford to take lessons, to be honest. I'm not the best swimmer, but I can keep myself alive, and that's what matters for me. I can't say the same necessarily yet for Fear Jr. Can you hard cheat this round? I'd love to see you try. This is the LCQ for the Marbles World Cup. You live in the desert? Come on now. I mean, I can swim. Like, guys, I can swim fine. I'm just not like, you don't need to swim? Wait. Oh, I thought you were saying that because when you live in the desert, like I do, you have to swim like all the time. There are like you have to get into a pool or you die because it's so hot. Wait a second. We need 6 more players, but is this gameplay I see? Q-Lean 2-0 versus Capricocious, and Q-Lean 2 is just right over the top of the gameplay. But I think this is Q-Lean qualifying right here. We could boost this to like 600%. James doesn't know how to swim. You're talking about my nephew? What is he to me? You're talking about that James? Oh, Frisbee James. Okay, I'm like, there's a slight kid James in our collective family that I figured you must be talking about. I did not know that. That's pretty wild. It happens to people on occasion. There was somebody on my Frisbee team who also couldn't swim. I think Frisbee James would figure it out so fast. He's too athletic. Like, you just have to practice a little bit. But yeah, it is interesting to not have that. You know, if you just don't get in a pool and you don't swim, like, I don't know, when do you learn? It's just surprising that you didn't get in pools enough while living in Arizona. It's just like so much pool activity in Arizona. Really? You think swimming lessons should be mandatory? I mean, I don't know. It would be nice for everyone to be able to swim, but you can't make people do it. You can also just avoid all water. And anytime you go to water, have a life jacket on. But yeah, if you're gonna have like children around water, you should definitely try and learn. I asked him about it, and I quote, "I'm sure I'll figure it out if I need to." That is kind of interesting. It's gotta be, yeah, it's gotta be so interesting. I'm trying to think if I couldn't swim, like how various moments in my life would go. At like different pool parties or whatever. It's like, it just seems like you could probably find a way to just never get in if you didn't want to, like, or get in where you could stand. Like, but how does he not want to kind of figure it out? It seems like such an interesting, like, it's like if he didn't know how to ride a bike yet, like, wouldn't there be some level you just be like, I kind of want to figure out how it's done? but maybe not. Don't worry, AI will swim for you. True. You went to the swimming pool once a week at primary school? I can't float. I thought it was because I was too skinny, but I've gained weight and I've gotten older and still can't float. So
Brazil.
you're just not very good at it, is what you're telling me.
It is.
Yeah, Q-Lean are easily moving through. My son can float, but I think he's probably got a good, like, you know, fat to mass ratio. Isn't that like what helps you float? But you're saying it doesn't in your case. But yeah, he's learning to float right now. I can't float as good as he can. You know, I'd have to do a lot more practicing. Caught him. Every once in a while, you catch somebody watching you. Here's the thing. Why are these guys ever switching to my screen? I don't have any of the games. You guys have all the games. Why tune into my stream when I am but a silly watch partier who is watching the people who actually get the games? Now, I tried to get the games, to be fair. I did ask if I could get into the games. Live in them would be nice. But I didn't get them. Are we going to be able to watch this Robert De Niro game or HWS game? I don't know. I feel like I want to watch this Dart game, but if we don't get to, then it could just be GG's. Should you guys continue to type special match which may? We'll take a 1.5 minute break here and then we'll run some Marvelous. You're honorary Mena character by now. They're here for the Marbies. They could be. That's true. They could be here for the marbles. Are you calling your son fat? I mean, I guess. Buoyancy has nothing to do with weight, but it does have to do with like fat, right? Isn't fat like what helps you be more buoyant if you have a higher body fat percentage? Is that not just better? Density? So like it does correlate to weight slightly because usually people with higher body fat percentages probably weigh more than an equivalent stature human with a less body fat percentage. Viewership will drop 90% if you ever click start. You saw the Drowley beef? I did not. You know, well, I kind of did. You guys know what I thought when I saw the Drowley beef? Let me see if I can pull it up. Show you guys what he's referring to. My first thought was like, is this what Drowley's stream looks like? Here's the potential Drowley beef. You guys can't really see what I'm referring to. But it says Drowley, player 4, Stizzy Dorito. Does he put this on every one of his ranked games? Is there some like overlay thing he uses to show who's on each team? Because this is kind of neat. Oh, but apparently he was what? Trash talking Seiko? Let's listen in.
Why do you hate Seiko? He's a rat and a hypocrite.
Oh.
The only thing you guys really have to retain is that that I think he's despicable.
Okay. I can't listen to it because he is of course playing copywritten music naturally. But it sounds like he hates Seiko. You thought Drowley was Joshin, to be honest? He hates that he never uses Octane. I don't think he says anything else that's like...
I actually think 95% of the things that were leaked by Shiv during the offseason came straight from Seiko.
Oh, he leaks stuff, I guess? He's a big leaker. Type 1 if you leak in chat as well. That's a bit loud. Sorry, the Mena streams are quiet. Have to boost it. Oh, John AK, always. Sorry, bro. Unless you get bounced straight down to the end. I bet the record here is pretty short, right? You get bopped by one of these posts right here, and you just perfectly fall into the finish down there. That's gotta have happened. That being said, this is apparently still 19 seconds until the record. Bacanussi, are you... Is this your alt? It seems like it is, but why are you so frequently using it? Imagine waiting all this time and getting knocked out so quick. Call Me a God, 0717, Bacanussi. Shab RL. There's no way Vacanussi is actually a Vacanus alt. Well, he's pretty good at copying him, saying this is my race, which is what Vacanus does every time. Shab underscore RL seems like it actually is Shab's race. Is this like a new procedural raceway? I feel like we don't run this one very often, but it's not a bad one. Oh, might get scammed. Look at this little bomb at the end to scam people. If you happen to fall right on it, I think, yeah, it won't let you finish. But Shab, congratulations. 3 messages ever. Not following the channel. Doesn't matter. Subscription obtained. Oh, who was last? I thought we had more time. I don't know what they did to change marbles, but it takes longer to load all the results now than it used to. Die 11, dude. You know, a lot of people play marbles who don't type. They just type !play every once in a while. They're watching passively. But Marbles has a way to just pick out the people who are actually typing hundreds of times a stream. Alright, Tohlem is streaming ranked. This guy, this is Willie's stream. This doesn't look like a RLCS game. Willie's staring at a bracket. I'm using Willie now as my, I guess this is what he was doing for me, but I'm using him as my guide to find a stream if there is one. We've got Jamaican Coconut. Is it drops giveaway? Are drops actually on? Are there drops right now, chat? There isn't, right? These guys are lying. Ban him. Ban him, I say. Is the Rocket League category a bit down, chat? What would you guys say? I've been tabbing into the Rocket League category here and there, and it does seem like it's a bit down from where, you know, it normally is at. Why don't you have the bald streamer tag in your stream? I didn't even, is that one that we just saw on somebody else's? Do I need to add youth to mine? Funny, SSL drops enabled old. Okay. Bald streamer, Rocket League TTS. I have just English. I think that's fine. Did you hear the bots are back? It sounds like all the big YouTubers are playing them. Yeah, but it's just one. Oh, I got a happy birthday. I'm pretty sure they gave that just to me. Fashionably early. My understanding is it's just... Are they even on the leaderboard? It's just the same 2 guys. And I don't know if they've been banned yet. It's not like they're spreading to everybody. The happy birthday's not for me, by the way. It's for Rocket League. Atto's playing CS2 with 100k viewers. That's why. Or 1k, 100k, imagine. Atto switched to CS2 and has 1k viewers. This feels like a house-a-thon. Ah, see? Look at the house-a-thon. What does that mean? What does it mean to do a house-a-thon, chat?
Now, if somebody wants to test that, I will not make you guys test that, but if somebody...
I don't know if his music is safe. What's a house-a-thon? Is it like a Donathon? He just bought a house, trying to scam a house out of chat. Uh-oh, he's got something in his background. I've been using Coconut as an example of why I don't need to get anything in my background, because he has just black walls, but he's changed it now and he's put some lights on them. So now I got to get something on my walls. Should we flip the script and should we watch party Alpha Kept for once?
Have a good day of Rocket League. We are going to warm up. When's the next golf stream? I was thinking about doing one last night, but I ended up just hitting a couple balls alone off stream. Not even
Type 1 if you hit a couple balls alone off stream yourself. I'm not sure we have any other Rocket Car games. Should we just raid Bibaba, dude? The man, the myth, the legend himself? Or should we play ranked until we lose? Ranked until we lose it is. Surely we never lose. Is this going to be the 9 to 5-a-thon 2? Until you win? Nah, until we lose. We won the opening game today. UGC and 2s yet? Not yet this season. Willie's going to stream the last game. Oh, wait. Do we have gameplay? Willie, they're letting Willie into the lobbies. He's got black screen right now, but you're telling me he's gonna have gameplay here very soon. And then when you lose, you play SM64. You guys are suckers for a Feer stream, dude. You guys are suckers. Do you guys like being here or something? What's your deal?
للاسف يعني يقول اطول منهم انا
بالله هو اطول منهم يفلم عليهم والله طيب احنا دخلنا اللوبي خلينا نفتح لك شير
I need to get so much better at Super Mario 64 before I want to run with it again. It's got 1845 or whatever is my PB. What's my PB? It's just so tough to beat, dude. 1845 27. That's just such a good PB. It's called Stockholm Syndrome.
بالله لعيب مرة
والله لعيب مرة سوبر سونيك
بالله كم عمره؟
ايه 17 اتوقع
ما شاء الله العمر كله ان شاء الله يوفقه والله
Gotta adopt the Sigma grind set. Here's my thought right now about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. It's just too much. It would take too much effort. Ask Alpha Kept to run 2s until L. We would absolutely lose right away. First game, I would put up 14 points, and it would just not go well.
من هو؟ لا ما قالها.
No, Alpha Kept is a pro. Borderline.
تراه محترف فورت يا ويلي.
And I am a borderline GC. Borderline.
اي برو بلاير يا ولي.
ايش اسمه؟
اسمه تكستريم.
والله ونعم والله الله يوفقه والله. خليه يشد على نفسه.
We could watch a little HWS. Listen, I would prefer to watch Dark's team. Don't get me wrong. I wish we had Dark versus Black Council. If someone has that game, consider me in. Just like Coco and Chief Beef are pros. Alpha Kept is better than. Alpha Kept was actually a pro. And is much better than Coconut and Chief Beef. I've noticed, it's interesting. I don't mind. What is this, by the way? I saw. He's watching a Discord stream. This is tough, dude. He has an overlay over this content, but this is not the content we're watching.
اسلم والله هذا اشتراك هذا اشتراك
شغل يو هذا وش
Guys, is this song copywritten? What do you think?
كذا انت صوت الاشتراك عندك.
Do we think that song is
لا
copywritten?
تمشيني يا ولي.
يا عمري يلا.
I don't know. We need more layers.
روح تكسر روح.
We can go deeper.
شكرا ضاف بوي شكرا على الاشتراك.
الله يبيض وجهه والله.
واو تكسر واو.
شكرا لك على الاشتراك يا قلبي.
واو.
سلام يا تكسر ما شاء الله. يا سلام.
انتم جالسين تذبحون صدق ولا؟
Ya salam. Feer, would you rather have 3 majors with 2 regionals or 2 majors with 3 regionals?
ولي قاعد يسمعك الحين.
More majors seems more fun, right? That being said, I don't think the cost of 3 regionals accounts for the cost of 1 major.
فرصتك انك تبرج الان.
انا كنت
Which I think is the limiting factor here. I don't know what's going on their side of things. So I'm going to mute it for now. Yeah, it's interesting. My stream, or maybe just because the vocal minority who's really not fans of Kep always speak up whenever he's mentioned. But it's interesting that there seems to be such a big disconnect between our audience, considering I don't mind Alpha Kep. I don't know. It's just like, it's just a known quantity, you know? Like, you know what you're getting with him. Buried Living! What up, gamer? He's just so loud. I just yelled buried living into the mic. No, I mean, maybe I don't yell as much. Bit more chill. What up, my guy? Hope things have been going well for you. TXRM is Rawas's nephew. He is pro Fortnite player and is also good at Rocket League. Oh, are we getting a Discord stream no matter what? I thought he was actually in a game. Wait, are they playing it right now? Is it No Mercy up 1-0? And it's 4 minutes and 43. Is it tie now? What is he watching? And why is it not the LCQ game, even though his overlay is connected into it and is showing us the live score? Work and wedding prep have been crazy, but life is good. Oh, sick, man. Yeah, I'll be looking for that invitation. I'm sure it's in the mail. I just haven't been checking the mail recently, but yeah, that'll be sick. Congratulations, married. Dude, I remember, dude, weddings probably cost so much now, man. Our wedding costs so much. It costs like $30,000+. Are you guys hearing me right now? And that was in 2019 when it was probably cheap. We're having it in Sedona? Yeah. We my wife who's from Sedona potentially would have wanted to go there. But like, ain't no way, bro. Weddings, oh yeah, they don't have to. Just to be clear, they don't have to. But like, we didn't have that exotic of a wedding. Obviously, you could spend as much as you want. They could be like $3, I bet, or like 20 for like how much it takes to somebody to sign the document. But I'm sure you guys have been to weddings. And I bet you $30,000 would be a small wedding now. That's my guess. We had a big wedding though. Like 180 people. But venues just hear wedding and are like, yeah, that'll be 10 times the normal price. Yeah, it's just tough because everyone's like, well, it's like, you know, it only happens once, so I want to invest in it. Okay, it looks like he's committed to watching this game now, so we don't need to be listening to other audio. EU LCQ finals. So all the LCQ finals are like 2 weeks from now. They're going to be on the mainstream. But the LCQ for EU continues tomorrow. Your wedding was great. Doug came to it. If you know, you know. My guess is that the joke is that Doug goes to every chatter's wedding. Just feels like a pretty easy meme to pick up on, but maybe not. I'm licensed. I'll officiate a wedding for some Rocket League credits. Thank you for your detailed answer. No problem. W chatter. Dicker Nassenbear. Sorry, your name's not funny. But it just feels like if somebody was only half listening just now and didn't see your name, they would be wondering what I just said.
بالليل نبغاكم موجودين تكفون ها بث محفوف يا اخوان بنلعب معكم لعبة الرسم اللي جوا الستيم هذيك حقة الرسم واللي يتغبون وواحد يصيدهم.
Zach, what did you say?
بنضبطكم محتوى كذا خفاف في فجريات.
I've been ignoring you in the YouTube chat.
ليلي شوية الساعة 12 كذا وعليها 12 واحدة إن شاء الله.
NA is starting, well, it's already started, but NA plays their Swiss tonight, and then they'll also play basically around the same time tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll be live with Mena, EU, NA, LCQ, and Sunday. Mena won't be Sunday because Mena's one day ahead, but we'll get to watch lots of great Rocket League gameplay, and then we'll go offline for the next 7,000 years. As you guys understand, I have to if there's no Rocket League and no one wants to play 1v1s. Pinch Charlito, name of 22 months, tier 1. Haven't caught a stream in a while, but my sub is always here. Hope all is well. Chat and Fear, have a great day. Thank you, man. Thank you. I am going to keep doing my best each day to make good content. That's what I can promise. I don't know if it'll all be 1v1 show matches. But just know that as I sit not going live during the weeks, chat, even this last couple weeks, I am working on content in hopes to see some fruit of my labors in maybe ways different from how I have in the past. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a big mistake and it won't work out, but you never know. Historically, it's the wife's family that pays for the wedding, but they're so expensive now that it's a shared expense. Yeah, I haven't heard of just about any couple ever that has just the wife's family paying. Also just kind of like an interesting tradition anyways. It's just like you just RNG into having to pay for a ton of weddings if you just have a bunch of girls. I have 2 boys, so I'm just, boom, I'm wedding free.
welcome يا كيوساكي اهلا وسهلا.
Ours was paid for slightly by ourselves, slightly by my parents, slightly by her parents. We split it up between all of us, really. I had been saving up a ton, living with your college roommates in a shared house while doing nothing and buying nothing and having a real adult human job, a college graduate software job. You just save a lot of money. I do not save any money anymore. I need every last one of your primes now, if it isn't clear. Simple fix, just go to the courthouse, pay almost nothing.
الأوجي خسر للأسف. إيه والله الأوجي وين؟
Then you technically have the same job as Doug. So see, this is why Doug is my potential North Star. He's also an ex-programmer before becoming a streamer. Who is Doug? Don't look him up. Don't look him up. Don't want to lose you. You're not on the internet enough. He's a pretty big streamer. He's like millions of followers type streamer. So popular that if he goes live and for like 7 minutes and goes offline, like 3 different YouTube channels will rip it, cut it up, and post it as a YouTube video. Like that level of popular.
قلت ايه هذول من اول شغالين.
Lemonade Stand is cringe? Is it? I haven't listened to it.
طلعوا ماشيين بالدولار.
Why is it cringe? I'd be interested to hear why people think it's cringe. Any podcast is just dudes yapping. I don't know.
بيجونك R8.
You would have saved more money had you not lost marbles that one time a few weeks back? Yeah. That comes out of my business overhead. So technically it doesn't reduce my, paycheck directly, but it does result in me maybe not running a tournament because I don't have that money to run it, and then it indirectly reduces my paycheck because now my paycheck is smaller.
لقلق GR لقلق يعني بالعربي ها.
When does NRG play? Dude, do we even care about NRG anymore? This is their last chance, man. The Worlds is their last chance, no? To make us care again?
No mercy, no Bob.
Doug, how I basically found out about him is he won League of his own. Like the streamer awards. Basically saying I think it was League of his own. Basically like a unique streamer with no comparison. So I don't think there is any examples of Doug is like X person. Ooh!
افتتاحية للهدف الأول. تيم هوس الجميل. وعلى مع تيم هوس يا اخوان مدخلون اللوبي. جايبيني اسوي لهم.
Muhammad 97 was in chat earlier. Now Muhammad 97 trying to grind into LCQ.
بس بكره في بث رسمي فالامور طيبة. أول مرة إيه خلاص محترمين يا ستيتش. صايرين مؤدبين مرة.
You've been an NRG hater since the dawn of time, and you're finally eating good. Another Fear chatter scores. No surprise, no surprise, no surprise. Hey, who got head mod? Afterpone, whose name just turned pink, which would imply he's here. But I don't think I've seen... Oh, he did drop a couple messages. I'm at work dinner, but your head moderator has not forgotten you. This is an hour ago. Also, please line up for head from your mods. Please make an orderly line, no pushing. Oh, Afterbone. The best Fear chatter team? It depends. Do we count anybody who's sent a message in chat ever? Because it'd probably be like Drally, Nupo, Daniel, Zen might have even sent one. So if they just have said anything in the chat, what is Zen's name? Zen RLL. Does he have an underscore? 4 messages from Zen. Look Steam, please. Look Steam, please. Technically counts. Technically counts. Look Steam, please. Doesn't matter. He sent that message. So we count it. Chat is always, I mean, that's like an inside joke. Chat's always telling me to look Steam, please. When you think about it.
4:30 أو 5 4:30 أو 5 فبنبث 4 نهائي فالو يوم 12 نايس أحلى وأحلى أجل خلاص فالو آخر يوم نتفرد فيها أجل فالو ننفرد فيها يوم 12 يوم الأحد.
Imagine being so famous you get messages from Zen. I'm not sure it counts as being so famous. I think it's being a tournament organizer who's actively setting up a match with Zen in it. I don't know if that counts as fame. It's not like Zen is watching me because I'm famous. He's in the channel because he's playing in my tournament. I feel like that's a bit different. That's fame? No. The day Zen goes Scorteam 39 in chat, I'll take it all back. Hey, if Zen types right now, Scorteam 39, I'll say, yep, he's here because I'm famous. But what if Zen typed McPoogle? I'd give you a head mod. You could be co-head mod.
مثلا على سبيل المثال ماوز وفيتاليتي ما تتحمس نفس الحماس لما يكون في فريق عربي فهمتوا؟ هذه الإشكالية يعني.
He did that on the official Rocket League chat while you were casting. Did you miss it? you realize that one obviously didn't happen because of obvious reasons, but also I'm good friends with Tiny Terry, a moderator in the Rocket League chat who could check anybody's logs. So I could just check the Zen logs to show you're lying and then ban you. That's like me being famous because The Rock goes to the gym I work at. Whoa! Gandalf! What's it like to be famous, bro? Gandalf. I didn't know we had an A-lister in chat. Also, wait. Did I say rock climbing? No, it's not rock climbing. You said The Rock, so I was like, oh, a rock climbing gym, but it's probably just a regular gym. Do you say, yo, what up, Rock, when he comes in? The Rock doesn't have his own gym? That does kind of seem like The Rock. Like, what is The Rock doing going to a public gym that you work at? Do you work at The Rock's house? I'm giving a hypothetical example. No! We don't know The Rock. I thought we knew The Rock. Everyone was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Sick, dude. The Rock. But The Rock is actually my dad, though. Oh, he brings it back. You know Kevin Hart?
بيكون في اقام جامده R8 ستاليونز ونايت مير اللي هم محسن وسمو وتحلم. لا نايت مير محسن ونادر وتحلم.
كراش؟
دائما محسن مع سمو، مخي كذا شابك. وبرضه كيولين، فبرضه بكره اقام بتكون حلوه الصراحه في روكت. بنشوف بطوله الجراند فاينل حقت ايبكس ليجند حقت فالكون. بعد ايبكس بنحول على جيم R8 وستاليونز والشباب في روكت ان شاء الله.
Who's the most famous person I've seen IRL? Probably maybe Steph Curry. I first saw Steph Curry. I sat in the stands and saw Steph Curry on the court. Don't think I've seen LeBron James.
توب 8 على المينا والله ترى رقم يا اخوان. ترى توصل توب 8 والله ما يصير.
It's just got to be Steph Curry, right? Now that I think about it.
نايت مير حتى نتذكر شيء.
I'm trying to think if I've been to like a theater or something with a really famous person. Probably not. You've seen on Elon Musk on TV. Obviously doesn't count. I'm talking about with your eyes. I have seen Steph Curry. It's got to be Steph. Watched the Warriors game. Pretty darn famous person. You worked with Steph's wife years ago. She was a lovely lady. That's nice. Are you in the cooking business? You were on TV once in a kids TV show? Wow, dude. You have a picture with Rise Against? They're pretty famous. They're pretty famous. Not Steph Curry famous, but I also don't have a picture with Steph Curry. Might be meeting Elon for work in a few weeks. Oh my goodness, Buried, you are. You work for Intel? I'm trying to remember. You saw Joe Biden one time? You almost got into a fist fight with Josh Allen at a bar because I was talking to Sam Darnold, telling him how much better he was than Josh Allen. Didn't realize the guy next to him was Josh Allen. And listen, I know ball, so I know you're referring to the football quarterback Josh Allen. Working with Tesla to partner on their humanoid robots. Whoa. Buried living, dude. Left his role as Feer's Twitch chat moderator to try and go pretend like he's got real hopes and dreams at Intel.
خسارتهم ضد السنغال.
He's gonna regret that once we pop off and the mods start getting huge salaries.
سهل. أمريكا. واحدة. أقسم بالله سيف ملكي المتدور طيب. والله يلعبون جيم حلو الصدق. فريق سكب قاعدين يلعبون كويس والله. والله فريق سكب قاعدين يلعبون زين والله. ما شاء الله.
How are you? I'm doing well. Doing well. I have a little bit of a stomach problem. Other than that, not too bad. Living in LA gives you tons of celebrity encounters. That's kind of cool. It seems like it'd be annoying to be a celebrity. But maybe in LA, you're like, it's like everyone's so used to it that you're good. Like imagine you're Messi. Do you just like go into your room and never leave? Because it's like you literally can't go outside without everyone being like, it's Messi. Maybe that's why he went to the US. Because we don't know soccer as much. So it's like he might be able to exist. Messi doesn't live in LA. I wasn't trying to say Messi lived in LA. I think he lives in Florida right now, right? Isn't that where his team is? It's pretty cool. Low likelihood I meet Elon, but higher probability in the future if we actually decide to use their stuff. You never asked a single one for a pic and they're all nice when you just say hi. Who would have thunk? Just look at that. People are humans after all. Your wife's uncle is a massive cricket star in India and he can't even go outside without people legit mobbing him. Dude, that's pretty wild. See, that does not seem great. That does not seem fun. I'll be honest. I think like it is fun to be a content creator, especially for like a niche like Rocket League. At majors, you get to show up, you get to see fans. Some people know you. It's cool. You get to talk to them. You know, maybe when you're walking around at the event, like some people might look at you longer than normal, and you're like, do they maybe know who I am? Are they going to say something? This is a little bit awkward. But imagine that was your life all the time. I just walk out of the venue and instantly I'm back to having 0% chance of having to talk to anybody next to me. So don't call us fans. I mean, it's not fans. It's, whatever. You know what I mean. You ever miss that Raytheon life? First off, I'm not sure if I've ever said that's where I worked, but
تحتاج هدف يا عيال.
No.
تحتاج هدف.
No.
تحتاج هدف يا اخوه. واحده. اخ يا سكه بنقص ظهرك والله. ثاني تكفى. يلا يا متدور. Okay.
Does your mind go to two different spaces when someone on the street calls you Ben versus Feer? No one on the street calls me Feer. Nobody on the street ever calls me Fear. There's been like 2 times, you know, I can count on one hand the amount of times outside of a Rocket League event that anyone's ever known Fear. My Chipotle worker knew Fear once. And there's a couple other times. I have to remember them all. But there's like maybe 3 total times.
فالورانت بكره دقيقة. فالو.
Who do you think wins EU LCQ?
ليش مو معاملين EWC معاملة بشر؟
I saw a direct stat that said the 1 seeds did not win any of the LCQs, or like only one of the 4 LCQs last time, and that they were all won instead by the 3 seed. And apparently KDOP Corp is the 3 seed. And the 1 seed is, was it GK? No, I don't even think GK is good enough to get the 1 seed. I forget who the 1 seed was. Dude, KDOP Corp is Joyo, Raziers, Radosin.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll have to look through some teams. It does seem like ooh, a GK or it doesn't look good that GK didn't go 3-0. You said at your wife's work party once? At my wife's work party recently, I don't know if that counts. There was a Rizzo fan who knew about me, who knew he was coming to work at our the hospital that my wife works at. So we like knew it was happening, and then we saw him at the most recent work event thing. But I don't think anyone is like randomly at a at a event been like, whoa, wait, Feer? Dr. Feer, you're married to Feer? That's never happened. GK didn't go 3-0. The team they lost to only won 1 series against GK. Yeah, that's not great. LCQ today starts in 4.5 hours.
اشجع اجف والله اجف عسل يجي الشات والله دايم. ويلكم يا الهام.
Ooh, El Matador. How many war crimes are you responsible for? We don't like to think about it.
الله يا هدف طيب.
Nice shot. I'm not going to stream NA LCQ tonight. No, that's, like I said, that's during swim lessons. Fear Junior swim lessons. What if a patient recognized Dr. Fear? If a patient recognized Dr. Fear from the 30 seconds she spent on stream in the past year, she's probably spent 10 total minutes on stream. It'd be wild if someone were like, whoa, wait, aren't you Dr. Fear?
نايس بامب. هذه هجمة والله تكفى. حلو يا سكب لعيب.
The real ones know her from the Supermom competition.
اوكي. اليوم بنلعب بالليل ان شاء الله. الساعة 12.
Muhammad 97 keeps it interesting.
بس بروح النادي اول واضبط الدنيا. وليده بيسبين طجع عشان
It's a small world. If I showed you guys 5 pictures of random women, what's your level of confidence that you could pick out the one that's Dr. Fear?
نلعب لعبة الرسم ونطهبل. ابو ساعتين كذا ان شاء الله وبعدين.
What's my level of confidence? I'm 100% sure.
اوكي. نايس 1 يا سكب. المتدور طالت عليه. هدفها حذف.
1 in 5. Yeah. See, I think the vast majority of chatters, maybe the ultra elite regulars who like looked at the Supermom stuff a couple times, would have an increased chance. Ooh, but they might even still struggle if a direct picture that wasn't used isn't, you know, reused. I don't think Dr. Fear would be fond of you having pics of other women. Okay, dude.
والله مصيبة يا طارق الحربي. يمكن قال لكم شهر 11 مو بشهر 7 فانتم فهمتوها شهر 11. وروني الكليب تكفون. وروني الكليب حق طارق الحربي. مستحيل انه قال لكم 11.
Maybe one day Dr. Fear will go to an event. She wants to go to like a Europe event, but
قال شهر 11 يمكن ما.
It doesn't really work out because I'm never gonna go because they're not gonna have a stream set up for me. So unless they hire me to do like ones at an EU event, that'd be sick.
تعليق بالتيك توك.
Dr. Fear wants to go to one of those. But when I told her that Worlds was at Dallas Fort Worth again, she was like, I might pass. Okay, fine. Ooh, Muhammad 97.
إنه ما في دوري صناع. مين لاعب عليكم؟ دوري الصناع لو بيصير بيكون في شهر 11.
EU greater than NA? It's just a bit more of an adventure and a bit more of a reason to go outside of the event for Dr. Fear. That's what she's looking for. She's not going to go to the event. She said she would just go and then do something else all day while I went to the event. You convinced your lady partner person to come to me with me to Worlds? Nice, dude.
صار في باريس فخلاص في قبل دوري الصناع يصير من جزء من.
You're going to this Worlds?
عشان يعزز حضور الجمهور الاشياء هذه سووا شيء اسمه دوري الصناع.
Dallas Fort Worth?
فيكون ضمن.
I went with Buried Living last time. 2 times ago actually.
ما راح يكون في
You know, because it's been at Fort Worth so often. Took your fiance to the Boston Major like 2 years ago on the tail end of a vacation. Was a great time. Did I see you there? I guess maybe not because I was with Sunless. I was in the Sunless box for Rule 1. Yeah, I was definitely at the Boston one. I think I remember you showing up.
سوي ريبوست ونزل المقطع عندك وخلي الناس تستوعب لانك
All
أنت
world's
عرضت الليلة
participants
علينا.
get a free prostate exam. Sorry, my last comment was rude. You need an East Coast Rocket League event sometime so you can finally go to one. I mean, Boston is pretty East Coast, right? That's happened twice now. Going to Boston for a concert the week before Worlds, so we'll be missing out this year on another Dickies Arena appearance. I've been to all three. I'd left the last Dickies Arena Worlds early because Feer Jr. was young and Dr. Feer was... She basically just needed me home. It's a lot of work to have kids. And I basically got the ring. It was like, hey, might be time to come home. I don't even think she would ever say that though, but it was just like clear enough, you know? It was clear that it was time to come home. So I left a bit early. Fear Jr.'s doing great now though. I don't see that happening again with this one. It's a lot different when the kids are a bit older, a bit more established. Everything's kind of grinding away. I think Fear Jr. was fairly young last time around. If we meet you, will you call my GF thick wife? You have permission. Well, if it's your GF, should it be wife? Or are you proposing on stage at the World Championships? Ooh, good pass. Double. Finishers. Is Dallas Fort Worth drivable? No, it is definitely a plane situation. For sure, a plane situation. I mean, it depends what you think is drivable. Our limit nowadays is like 8 hours, I'd say. Kind of like LA. You can get to, if there was one in LA, still might fly to it, honestly, it just depends. So I feel like I had 8 extra hours to drive or something. But yeah, it's like 6 hours is like a sweet spot. 6 hours is like, yeah, I might as well just drive. But Dallas Fort Worth would be like, yeah, 18 or something like that. It'd be a lot. If we meet, will you call my fiance by her full legal name? I'll DM you details. Yes, because if we meet McPoogle, what you'll say is, hey, this is my fiance, and you'll say her name, and then I'll be like, hey, nice to meet you. Her name. It's so awesome. I appreciate your fiance being in my chat as often as he is. That's what I'll say to her. That's kind of weird. What? What's weird about that? What's weird is the fact that our, you know, inside jokes are all Twitch chat emotes. So if anybody tries to use them in person, it's just like guaranteed to be like, yep, DSC, I agree. Outside of showing them on their phones at the Raleigh major was nice. Oh, no game 7. And by game 7 I mean game 5. El Matador. DSC, I agree, that's a bar. GG's chats. I believe we don't have any more last chance qualifying games to watch here in the Middle East region. Dark did make the next round though. I wonder if I can ask. Dark made top 8. I'm messaging right now about maybe I can watch games tomorrow. This is where we're at, chat. R8, Stallions, DOS made it through. Those are the big names. NMT and Q-Lane probably the next 2 up. Those are the 4-5 seeds. So the seeds are all looking pretty good. Okay, great. Sick. There's a mainstream tomorrow. That's awesome. That's ideal. I thought this was scheduled. Oh, okay. They switched the schedule. This was scheduled previously as to like all happen around the same hours, but this was Wikipedia. So, but it looks like mainstream is back, which is a good sign. Now we grind until I lose, which will be you know, pretty much the second coming of the 9 to 5-a-thon. Where'd you go the last 2 weeks? RLCS 1s was over. And what that means is nobody wants to play 1v1 show matches or anything. So maybe like a slight break and then a slight not really having anything to stream. What up, Brinzy? You didn't see it? Well, it's over? Wait, what did I miss? Oh my goodness, my finger slipped, chat. I swear, I'm sick of the game. I let my teammate have that boost because he's probably better than me, let's be honest. What a play! Uh-oh, what are we both doing here? Oh, missed it. Tough. What can you do? You shooting? Decent shot, decent shot. Uh-oh, I'm gonna lose this 50. Kind of saw it coming. Are you gonna go, teammate? I feel like someone should challenge, but you're not. Oh, that guy faked me out so bad. What a save. That was embarrassing for me. And my butt just got saved. I'm just gonna clear it. Don't have any boots. Go pick up some boots over here. This is dangerous. I think that guy's missing. Absolutely magnificent goal. My teammate's on my right. Anyone miss top 8? Not anyone that should be there. Oh, that's getting sent right back. Hypa, could you... Dude, have you guys ever met a Dominus who doesn't chase enough? I think this is like the first time I've ever played with a Dominus who I'd be like, hey, can you pull off the ball a little bit? Or that's normally how you say it, I should say. Wish they could go for the ball more. Dude, see, the Dominus is just chilling on my... Now he's right behind me. Me and him are just way too in sync, I think. Nice. Good clear. This guy's going to try and catch. We'll just dunk it. See if we can demo this dude. Nope. Instead, we'll just clear the ball for them. What a shot. Ugh. Okay. I was there as a backup. Okay, we gotta let my teammate rotate back here. Wow, that guy can hit the ball, man. He knows how to hit it. I can't lie. Not sure if that was in or not. Dude, that guy knows how to hit the ball. Beast can hit the ball good every once in a while. Gotta watch out for that. I think I go, even though this is just like not the best pass ever, but it's better than leaving the ball. He's got the Arsenal door bands, I'm pretty sure. At least that's who I think of who wears that. That guy just passed it to me. T-Sub a Kid the Killer! Maybe the 10 months prime. Been watching some Kinsey YouTube videos. He's doing coaching now. It'd be sick to do a collab. Dude, Buried Living is here from the Kinsey days. Dude, this guy can schmoove. And he's going to schmoove. That's the thing. Problem is he schmooved with a reset. Or a musty. I thought he was going to use his reset, go high. We gotta limit this guy's ability to schmoove. No doubt about it. Okay, I got the 100. This guy's not the schmoover. It's just beast. Think he dies to a cringe double jump bump? Yes, he does. Oh, nice reset, musty. Brother, you know what's also worth exactly 1 goal? An air dribble bomb. Just be like dark and do that bouncy thing on the floor. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing all that. Uh-oh. Good save. Why would you go for that ball? I like that a little bit better than what you were doing before, though. It's like never going for the ball. Oh, good pass, actually. I didn't think there was any way that came out in their favor. Ooh, good demo. I don't hate it. I can't get the ball actually to the midfield, though, because I'm trash at the game. All right. I don't know why this guy... Dude, is this guy insane at the game as well? Wow. What? Do these people play a lot of free play? I couldn't do even a fraction of this. He actually slightly redirected that. I think I saved that without that little bit of extra touch from K2 Jestik to slightly change it as well. Uh-oh, beast in the air. Wait, what? Is this controller DC? Did I DC? What's going on? I got confused there. Let's spawn here on the boost. I got scared that I got past him, so I didn't want to go get it. Soft touch so that I can force these guys to go quick. They both went. Oh no! Hypa's not around! It could be GG's! There we go. That's good. Oh. Nice. Good challenge. Bibaba! Thank you for the 89 million viewer raid! Dude, I'm so locked in. I said I'm playing until I lose. And I got a hat trick. And I'm Himothy. Good luck. Thanks, man. 2's until I lose, you know, just the classic Rocket League content. Have a good stream. Hope you had a good stream as well, Bibaba. My goat. Guys, am I Moxie? Wait a second. Sheesh! No, your feet. Oh. I don't know, dude. That one, that's not quite good. Please use red affluenter. Orange hurts my eyes. Sorry, I'm an orange guy. I haven't had to wait this long for a game. Oh my goodness, and I got absolutely... Turn off graphics? Do you not like graphics? I know a lot of people play on like lowest possible settings, but... If you're the kind of guy that have orange affluenter, you got baited like us waiting for marbles. Can you try and flip reset? Yeah, I don't practice flip resets. Gonna go watch the Spain match? Oh, is there some World Cup to watch? Don't worry, I'll be live when you get back. It's 2's till I lose. So... So I'll be here for a while. Uh-oh. I should have been able to predict that he was going to fully lose that. I don't know why I thought he was going to get a touch. Cause he should have gotten a touch? I still should have been able to theorize that my teammate might completely and utterly not touch the ball. Ugh. Oh, looks like the streak might be over. That's not exactly a good shot. Lawnmower POV? No, it's worse than that. I'm very involved. I'm actively giving the other team the ball. Wow. Do we just leave? I didn't lose this kickoff though, so that one I obviously don't feel bad about. I didn't lose that kickoff. Didn't quite keep it on my car. We can't leave yet. We can't even forfeit yet. I mean, I gave him the ball too. That's actually kind of an insane soft touch follow through. I'm not sure that he meant to do that, or if he did, he's just like insane. Now the worst thing's gonna happen, which is the next goal is gonna be ours. And we're gonna be reinvigorated into thinking we can win. And they won't score for another 3 minutes. My guy is I can't, dude. He needs to fix his settings. He needs to fix his settings, dude. He shouldn't be feels backflipping that many times in a row. Like, you gotta change your dodge dead zone or something. Ooh, wait, what a pass. Of course, it still doesn't go our way, but uh-oh. Not a good enough clear. Ooh, I will steal his boots. Ooh, good demo dodge, Mr. Bud. Wow, that's cringe. That's cringe. I think my teammate helped a lot less. For some reason, I don't want to forfeit. It just feels like they're actually not that good. My teammate is struggling, but okay, if that didn't go in, we would forfeit. If that didn't go in, it was for sure over. But I just don't feel like they're that good. Things have been going well for them, but it's easy to paint a picture of them having kind of almost lucked into a few good moments. A couple less feels backflips from my teammate. Uh-oh. That was a bad touch by me. Let's pinch it with this guy. Wow. Can Jail do something with that? Ooh, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Not bad. Not bad at all, but I was never going to be able to be close enough. Is that going to be scoreable? Is that scoreable? Oh. Oh, I needed just a little bit more boost. I was going to try and get around it. Is that scoreable? Is this scoreable? Yeah, tough. Since going down 4-0, I think we're at 1-1. We just had such a bad first minute. It was insane. Including a couple kickoff goals even. What is he doing going to bump? Well, oh wait, what are they doing? Ah, we were on the same page, Mr. JL. If only. Why are they gripping nose? Hey-ya! We tried. GG's! I can't believe it was only one win. Just a real rough start for us. Still put up 538, 5 shots, 3 saves. Listen, your rank is your own rank. It's not your teammates' rank, but I started off with the worst play. I handed the ball right to them for a free goal to make it 2-0, I believe. And at that point, how is my teammate supposed to be able to lock in? Fear playing all the parts like in the Nutty Professor. GG's, chat, GG's. That's it for today. More LCQ tomorrow. Mena, NA, EU, all of the above. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today. Thank you for the 28 subscribers to the channel. I had a good time. I like going live. I prefer going live over not going live, believe it or not. I say that every time. But I always want to make sure something of substance is happening here on the stream. We're not just hitting live and playing some ranked till we lose. Today, that was LCQ. Tomorrow, it's LCQ. Sunday, it's LCQ. And who's to say for the future from there? Good to see you, Buried Living. Good to see you all gamers. See you tomorrow, bright and early. Or Rocket League LCQ. Goodbye.